What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing tonight? Hello to everybody watching this on the replay. Um, a lot of news today. A lot of news today involving Camp Lejeune. So, for those of you who have not kept up and served at Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, between 1953 through 1987. Matter of fact, let me give you the exact dates because I know some of you guys need the exact dates. So the exact dates are August 1st, 1953 through December 31st, 1987. If you serve, you, family member, whoever, you know someone who served or were working on base, family member on base, you have family come over for the visit for 3 months, 6 months, or whatever. They were on base at that period for a minimum of 30 days. They're entitled to file a claim. Okay. The inspector general did a report recently showing where there's been so many mistakes that were made in the VA processing that they missed out on more than 13.8 million in benefits that were lost to veterans who filed those claims. There were more than 71% of veterans who filed claims who were denied, okay, over that period of time. The report also, and if you guys are interested in the report, you can go to ig.gov and you'll be able to see the report and read it for yourself. But they also pointed out where there was a common mistake between a bunch of VAs when they were processing, except for one, which they decided to let that one handle the entire thing. And that is the Louisville, Kentucky VA. They were the only ones who found veterans who had credible information, while all the other ones just simply denied it. The main reason why they denied the claim was because they asked veterans to produce a letter proving that they were affected by the water, which was bogus. Okay, these are tactics the VA still do to this day. All right, what's going on, Mr. Miles? How you doing today? What's up, Mr. B? How you doing? I got the link here in the chat. Somebody wants to come on and chat real quick. You're more than welcome to. I just put it in again. Um, Let me read some of the causes. And for those of you who know anyone who was at Camp Lejeune during those periods, August 1st, 1953 to December 31st, 1987. That's a long period of time. Okay, some of the things that the contaminated water may be responsible for. Okay, more than 50,000 cases of breast cancer, more than 28,000 cases of bladder cancer, more than 24,000 cases of retinal cancer, as well as thousands of cases involving Parkinson's disease, birth defects, and other health complications. So this is serious. If you know anyone who is affected by this at all, and even if they passed, right, if they happen to have died from cancer, unfortunately, their spouse is still entitled to whatever it is, male or female, doesn't matter. Your spouse is still entitled. You just have to be able to prove they were on base more than 30 days in between that time period I gave. I will give again. August 1st, 1953 through December 31st, 1987. Okay? Who else we got here? Mr. Book, how you doing tonight, sir? Mac G, what's going on? Mr. Collins, good evening, fellas. I use that term lightly. I know I know y'all. All right, Mr. Collins. So, any questions about Camp Lejeune? I'm gonna run through that one last time. If you know anyone who served during that period, August 1st, 1953 to December 1st, 1987. Okay. And to clear up one more time, the VA is not taking away anything. For those veterans who are already rated for some of the symptoms from the contaminated water, they're simply going to do an offset. They're not going to go in and take your rating away. They're going to do an offset. So please do not listen to people who are out there spreading misinformation saying they're taking something away. They're not taking anything away. Please go back and read the bill. Go to the VA's website and read that information that is given out, or talk to an attorney and they will explain it to you that they're not taking anything away. Okay, where was I? Howard, what's going on, man? How you doing? Mr. Wayne, how you doing tonight? Cam up, Mr. Collins. You know that's not gonna happen. I throw the link back out there again, Mr. Man. How you doing tonight? Has anybody had medical branch block, pain in upper and lower back? No, I have not. Actually, I'm going to see a pain specialist sometime this week, and I saw one before in the States. They didn't really do much for me, but I get to see one here for the first time, and I'm curious to see what they're going to do. So that'll be different. But no, sir, Mr. B, I've never heard of that. I've never had that. I don't know if anyone else has in here. I'm always up for foolishness. Yeah, I'll start. All right, guys. There's the link for anybody that wants to come on. What's up, Mr. Family Man? How you doing today? Okay. Any questions you guys have at this point? Because I'm just going to bring up some random stuff that's been happening around the military that some of you guys may be aware of, may not be aware of. Who else we got here? LJ, what's going on, man? How you doing? Freezing up? I'm freezing up? Wow, hold up. Let me see what's going on here. Am I freezing up? If I'm freezing up, I may have to change my internet then. One sec. Mr. Miles says freezing up. Nah. I appear to be all right. I appear to be pretty good on my end. I don't know. Can you be a little bit more clear there, Mr. Miles? Let's see. Global Paper, what's going on? Models and bottles for life. 67. Vet Army aviators never joined VA until 2010. Came across this site by accident. Very good info. In Colombia, 22 years. Have Colombian wife with dual passport. She prefers staying in Colombia. Okay, Rocket Place. Nothing wrong with that, man. Hey, 22 years in Colombia. Colombiano. You got a long time here. Let's see. Looks good here. Okay. You're not freezing up. You're fine. Okay. I have no problems. All right. Good on my end. Okay. All good here. Yeah, I don't know what that is, man. Parque Yaris in Medellin is going through a lot of changes. What's your opinion on Medellin now? My opinion is still the same on Medellin, dude. I love being here. I do want to get out and explore more places. I'll probably start that at some point, but I've been keeping up with a lot of things that are going on here, and I honestly think until the mayor gets replaced, there's not going to be a lot of change until because they've had a lot of issues with the mayor that's here, and he's always up for something. Something's going on with him almost every week. So I'm curious to see what they do when it comes up, because they've already suspended him once and put somebody else in his place, and then they did some kind of legal maneuver and put him back. But once another mayor comes in, I'm just curious to see how that works out. Good. All right, blank slate. Let's see. If you can't get them to put in a VA claim, what makes you think they're going to put in a claim for water contamination? Hey, it's not just vets, bro. It's everybody. It's anybody who was on the base. It's not just vets. It is not just for veterans. If you worked on the base, you were a kid on the base, you can put in a claim. You just got to prove that you were there. That's the only thing that's required. Just prove that you were on base a minimum of 30 days between that time frame. Could be an employee, somebody who worked for FedEx, just going back and forth on base every day for at least 30 days minimum. It applies to everybody, not just the veteran. What's up, fellas? Is there any way to make The GSSRC looked more than 2 months. My injuries went back 44 years ago. I cannot remember the date, but I know it was within a 2 year, not a 2 month period. Man, that's a tough one. Uh, man, that's tough. Oof, I had to get back with you on that one, man. I had to make a video talking about going back and trying to because 44 years, that's a long time. You may have to get an attorney involved in that one, bro. I'm gonna be keeping 100 with you because that's a long time to go back, and you know they're not gonna want to do that right away. They're gonna fight you every step of the way on that one. Global Paper make that move. Talking Marines. Oh, he Navy. Back online, Mr. Collins. Cheap date speed. Big Mike, what's going on, man? Let me throw this link back out there again in case somebody wants to come on. There's the link out there again. Okay, so a couple other things that are going on. Geez, forgot just that quick. 3D printing. You guys familiar with 3D printing? There's a guy who was in the Marines who was doing 3D printing of weapons. They just arrested him. When was that? Last Friday. And I'm curious to know what you guys think about those 3D weapons, man. Look at this, dude. How you coming on? No shirt on, in the damn pool.
I got a couple of minutes in my jacuzzi, man. I'll be on in a minute.
Okay, man. All right, man. My man in the pool, he out there chilling. What's up, Love and Freedom? How you doing, man? What's going on, Howard?
Hey,
what's up, Love and Freedom? How you doing,
man? Let's see.
Hey, how you doing, Michael? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. So you still in the DR?
I'm still here. You know, for summertime, you know, it's like summertime thing. I'm about to leave, though. No, it's cool, man. Okay. Yeah, I love it. You know, last week you seen I was at Hollywood McCoy, but now
that's my old stomping ground there, man. La Vega, yeah, I know all about that area.
La Vega, yeah, nice. Yeah, it's so different there. The hills, I love it.
Man, it's cool up in those mountains.
It rained a lot there. It was cool.
It's cool up in those. It's a lot cooler in those mountains.
Oh yeah.
And there's people living up in those mountains. Howard, you saw them out there?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. It's more country, you know, cowboy. That's what I told you in that comment section. It kind of reminds me of Medellin or Colombia. So much, the area right there in La Vega and how to
Yeah. And if you notice how some of these Spanish is a little different. They don't sound like it's not the same as people who live in the city.
Yeah, it is country. They country.
Yeah.
Hey, country. Hey, man, I saw in the city in Hollywood. I see cowboy boots. Looking like
Oh yeah. So it's a throwback. Man. It's a throwback. They got wagons. They got horses with wagons.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what else I saw that dude. It was like going back in time, going there.
Going back in time. Like it's same me going home in the South, Louisiana. Every time I go home, it's like went back 5 years. Like, damn.
Let's see. How does the contaminated water work if you're already 100%? So basically, what happened if you were on base at that point? Okay, they're going to go back and make a determination about a payout because it's not just veterans. It's for anybody, right? Civilians. You had kids there. Your kid was born. Whatever. If you were on at least minimum of 30 days during that period, you're entitled to benefits there. But there's going to be a payout, a cash payout. So even if you're 100% and you are not rated for something that could have been caused by the contaminated water, then you're probably going to receive a payout. But that's going to be the key, that you don't already have a rating for something if you're 100% that's already connected to the contaminated water, because that's how they're going to knock out a lot of people. So just for example, let's say that you are diagnosed with breast cancer and you already had a rating for breast cancer. Well, they're not going to rate you again. Well, they're going to rate you from the point where you got your rating to beginning, and all the time that you spent on base will be separate. Hopefully you understand that.
You came in big pimping, man. Blake Slate came in at all the biggest smalls, man. Like a background video.
Oh, he all in the down.
He's got a hot tub, little jacuzzi, man.
He out there living large, huh? Let's see. I just got back.
Slate when I grew up.
Oh, go ahead, Howard. What you saying?
Yeah, I mean, I say like when I grew up, I'm trying to be just like Blank Slate, man. You know? You out there, man.
Let's see. I just got back from Chile, and now I'm in Medellin. Out of curiosity, I went to Parque Years and saw about 5 dudes being loud. I exited out of the place place quick, and now I'm in my Airbnb. That ain't nothing new. I don't even go in that direction. That's a mile. That's under construction. Go out there one time when there's not a whole lot of construction out there and see how they really act. What up, Steel? What's going on, man?
What up?
Still, what's good, man?
What up, gentlemen?
Still.
How you doing, man? You look like you calm.
Maintain.
You're not in the Cadillac, so you look like you're relaxing.
Oh yeah, I'm at the house. It's a down weekend.
Okay. Let's see. Can you claim for numb hands and feet, leg? Can you claim for that? Sure, you can. You just got a service connected to whatever happened to you in service, or if you got medical records from it in service, sure you can.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you guys think, man? Because you know the hottest news out there right now: President documents in Mar-a-Lago. You know, no, I have yet to hear an explanation of what the hell he was doing all them documents in Mar-a-Lago. I hear all the excuses, but I've not heard one person give me an explanation of why in the hell would you take that kind of information to Mar-a-Lago.
One, he shouldn't ever. His estate wasn't even equipped to have those documents. I work IT. I got a top secret SCI clearance. I work in a skiff. You can't even bring a damn Fitbit in that mug. What else? You can't even bring a Fitbit inside a skiff. So you mean to tell me you had SCI documents in a closet? Come on, man.
What do you think about that, Howard?
Yeah, I don't know. So the thing also like that his case against it is he declassified it, which that is true. A sitting president can declassify, but the thing is now they're saying of what did he? You can't declassify everything,
right.
Desensitize it. Yeah. So I think that's his case. But yeah, that's insane. It's crazy.
What you sipping on, Still?
I'm about to close to my folk. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey, Mark, real quick. Because it's like kind of like travel group right here too a little bit. Hey, did you see that those Ethiopian pilots who missed they fell asleep? It was only 2 Ethiopian pilots. They fell asleep, missed the whole thing. They got fired.
Missed the whole runway.
Runway, man. Them mugs knocked out.
No. Still, but hold on, Markel. They didn't even miss the runway. When they did, those air traffic controllers from Ethiopia did say they flew over Addis Ababa airport, but they didn't just miss. They didn't even land. They hit it at 37,000 feet. So they didn't even initially descend. It takes about 35-40 minutes from the initial
to come down, right?
Come down. They didn't even do that. They were gone.
Safely.
They didn't start it. So they 37,000 feet. They finally woke him up, Captain and Lieutenant. They're like, oh shit!
Get your ass up!
Fired him on the spot, bro. Get your ass up! Fired him mid-air. They got fired mid-air, bro. Together.
Oh yeah, you got to. So hey,
man, you can't
around. And your ass is going to jail. You lucky they didn't go to jail.
That's what I was thinking. Still, I was like, man, they lucky they didn't go to jail.
Well, I'm sure they probably will go to jail.
Yeah, but like you said, the president can declassify. He is the ultimate declassifying authority, but it is a process. You just can't say it.
Yeah.
Because it has to be vetted, because especially with the national defense stuff, you just can't say, I'm going to declassify this top secret SCI. It's a process. It's got to get vetted in. And not only that, you have to put the markings on it. It has to say declassified by what date and what you, just because you declassify it from TS, it might be classified. It still might have some secret or other collateral information that can't be disclassified.
So still, if you were to leave with documents, what would happen?
Oh, going to jail.
Boy.
Going to jail. Do not pass go. Not $200 going to jail.
No questions asked. I remember a case. You remember that lady?
Under the jail.
You remember that lady? I can't think of her name. There was a lady, was it last year or 2 years ago? She's in the Philippines. She had documents. It wasn't really anything really that relevant, but it was top secret documents.
Yeah.
She ended up going to jail for 2 years.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
yeah. Easy.
2 years.
Easy.
That's why I know he should be in jail. If he was anybody else, he'd be in jail right now.
But wait a minute, Markel. What about the young lady? I don't know what state she was in. I don't know if it was Georgia or Florida or something like that. But she was ex-con or whatever, and she went and voted, and they gave her time.
I think so.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing something. It was a black lady.
Yeah, it's a black lady.
Yeah,
she made a mistake.
This is for all my overseas partners, some Japanese whiskey. We going away at the samurai today.
Boy,
nice.
Still.
Nice.
Hey, still, you make me want to go to the seawall, dog.
Hey, way the samurai, you see the little samurai hand on it?
Let's see. What do you think the cola's going to do now?
Nice.
It went down in July. It went down a little bit in August. So it's going to probably be between 8 and 10%. It was calculated to be about 12, 11.5 to 12. Right now, depends on what happens in September, because those are the 3 months. July, August, September determines what the cost of living is going to be. So depends on what happens next month. If it goes up, great. If it doesn't, but I'll say right now between 8 and 10. What do you guys think?
Oh, this shit is strong.
Yeah. It's perfect timing. It's perfect timing. Like, what do you guys think? Yeah, this shit is strong. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, Markel. I mean, it's still solid. I mean, it's solid, but of course, normally inflation would be up way more than that, but 8 to 10, I guess, is what it would be anyways, around that
Right.
percentage.
Right. But if you notice, dude, they screw us because they only give us 3 months out of the entire year.
Yeah.
Look at the hotline. Somebody hotline blinking.
Yeah, who's that?
Yeah,
That's you,
that's my
your hotline bling, a Howard hotline bling.
That's your backup phone, Howard.
Yeah, man. Turn it off.
You said the back line is lighting up, baby.
I'm busy right now. You still calling.
Son, where you at? You got a video game in the back? What's that? Space Invaders?
This is Mike's Boom Boom Room.
Oh, okay. So you got Space Invaders in the back.
Hey, I got something else for you. Hey, look, I got something else for you over there. What you know about this one?
Oh, snap.
NBA Jams.
He's on fire.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, that's old right there. That's old school right there.
Yeah.
He's heating up.
Yeah, man. Just a little place for me to chill at.
Yeah, the ball got fire. Yeah. That's
ball
right there.
Hey, Sean Kemp and Sean Kemp and Gary Payton was good on that game, man.
Oh yeah.
Sean Kemp and Gary Payton.
Yeah, let's see.
I tell you who don't miss. What's her name? Don't miss is Mullins and Chris Mullins and I forgot who was this. I don't know if it's I can't think.
Yeah.
Huh?
Was it Bird?
Yeah.
It was for Golden State.
Golden State, yeah.
Chris Mullins.
He's an old go.
Tim Hardaway.
Was it Tim Hardaway? Yeah. Man, they don't miss, dog. Everything they throw up, they can shoot from half court, dog. He's on fire.
All right, guys. Can you help out SD Holmes? He's looking for advice on the Philippines. I'll go last. Who's got information on the Philippines?
Hey, we need freedom on for that one.
There's the pimp right there, boy.
Yes, sir. The man that want me to. Hey, look, he make me want to take that EGA off my license plate, baby.
Hey. Let me tell you very successful gentlemen one thing.
Come on.
This is out of necessity. I got to get my ass in that jacuzzi every 2 or 3 days. That way I can be pop locking down Parky Harris when I can look fluid in it. Now I tell you in a minute. If y'all want to trade knees with me, I trade knees with anybody on this panel except Markel, because he got and pop lock and all kind of shit. I don't want none of that.
I already told you about my knees. You don't want my knees.
And I seen Love and Freedom. And not Love and Freedom. Who's that? Collins.
Mr.
I seen Collins come and he talking shit. That's how them. All I can say to him, that's how them chicas be thinking when your ass rolling toward the bedroom. That's what I can say about that.
All right. So what advice y'all can give this man about the Philippines?
Yeah.
Go.
It's just about. I was like, yeah. It'll be fun.
Hey,
I was in there.
closest I got to the Philippines is this Japanese whiskey.
Hey, still, you know they got you featured in a movie coming up.
So what movie? I'm scared to ask.
No, I ain't gonna trip on you. It's called Break. It's about the VA. Shout out to K Mac. Where my OG at? I know he in the studio somewhere. K Mac sent me a video, man, of this movie talking about veterans going through shit to get their shit. You know what I mean? It's a real life story though.
Oh, okay.
Dude had robbed the bank, and then the cop that's talking him down. I looked at him. I seen that beard. I say, shit, that's Steel right there. he a real famous actor, but I can't. Man, you know I don't be knowing them folk names, man.
Yeah, I'm about to look at that. I know he sent me something on the WhatsApp, but I've been working. I gotta go check it out.
Yeah, he sent me some. He sent me that thing. I said, man, I can't wait to see that movie. I don't know how to download none of that shit, but yeah, OK Mac, man, hook me up, man. I told him, I said, shit, we all could be featured in that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he just got in there. I see him. He saying salute, my brothers. I just seen him. He just hit the comment section. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hey, but as far as the Philippines, man, the Philippines is cool. I've only stayed in Manila area, in BGC and Makati. That's been a minute. All other parts, I couldn't tell you nothing about. All I can tell you is if you go stay out of flood zones. If it's something that is too good to be true, it's probably in a flood zone. You want to stay away from that.
Who going to the PI?
SD Homes right here.
SD Homes? Well, shit, man. Don't just, like I say, I fell in love with the Philippines the first time I went there. You know, and I'm a West Coast sailor, so I work with a lot of Filipinos too, man. And them cats put me on game so strong, man. Them cats, man, they was 15, 16 years out from retirement. Not 15, 16. They was about 4 or 5 years out from retirement. They were getting homes built out there. Because, you know, they got that dual citizenship shit out there. Oh, okay. You know, because I don't know about the Army, but there's a lot of Filipino cats, man, that serve in the Navy, man. Learn so much, man. And being there, shit. I tell you, man, don't nothing beat the Philippines. And I'm talking.
You know what? Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, man. I'm gonna ramble if you don't cut me off.
No, I was just thinking about the Steel. What was the name of that? Where we had what's that? Yeah, that was in Okinawa, Japan. And we used to. They talked. The first thing they told us when we got there was, "Hey, man, you got to go check out the Banana Show."
Banana Show, yeah.
What was the name of that strip though?
Gate 2 Street.
Was that Gate 2 Street? Gate.
Hey, you know what?
Markel, what was that, man? Because you got that look on your face, man.
you know what? Whatever street
right here.
Street it was in Okinawa, it don't even matter. Ain't shit in Okinawa.
No, my point is there was a lot of Filipinos used to work on that.
Yeah, that's who the buy me drinky girls were Filipinos.
Yeah.
They imported a mama son, brought them over from the Philippines.
But that blew me though, bro. For her to be able to give you any quarter, like if you need, she said if you need 50%. That was crazy, dog.
Pimpin'. Let's see. It's my first time in Medellin. I had to leave Chile because my visa was nearing its expiration date. And yes, I'm taking your advice and tips, Markel. Okay.
Hey, let Big Mike know, man. I'll be coming out that way to Chile with either. I'm thinking about Chile or either Argentina, man. I'm trying to get to Antarctica, man. I got to get that off my bucket list. I'm gonna try to spend about 4 days in Antarctica.
Oh, you good luck with that one. I'm not fucking with that.
Hey, I went to Alaska, so that counts. I'm good.
I got to go to either Alaska or Iceland, Keflavik, Iceland to see the Northern Lights too.
Yeah.
You know, I got bucket list shit to do, man.
Yeah, I was in Alaska.
Make
for 5
sure you
years,
get a video. Send me the video of it. I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Just send me the video.
You want to go to Anchorage or to Alaska? The Fairbanks is just too cold.
Hey, Markel, you know, I shot you that thing on your one video talking about something different. Man, I appreciate you putting out that video about that Lux and at the Charlie.
Oh, in Guadalupe? Yeah.
Man, I almost lost my shit out there.
Hey, Southern Freedom said BC Street.
BC Street, yeah. BC
I'm surprised
Street.
he ain't on why he ain't on the video, Free.
Ain't nothing no motherfucking
He's coming back from an appointment. He's gonna be on later.
Oh, okay. Make sure you stay on this side of the border, homie.
Hey, still, you drinking today?
Yeah, I got some samurai.
That look like some Aztec going to war shit. Right?
Right.
They say this is a 15-year-old whiskey from Japan, Japanese whiskey.
Well, you drinking that high end stuff.
It ain't that Hamasaki is. It ain't that Hamasaki.
No, I couldn't find it. I've been trying to find it. I can't find it. It's Mayo, MEIYO.
Yeah, them Japanese. I think they should be making that shit for gringos to drink.
Hey, this shit's strong. Whatever it is, I'm gonna have to cut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the cutting agent.
That's what I'm saying. My first month I was stationed in Yokosuka on two different occasions, man. My first month in Yokosuka, man, shit, man. My fucking fast started with briefcase and cell phone on the street. I was cutting up.
The Bushido series. They got it, I bought it because they had a little samurai head on the bottom.
Yeah, that should be that's a samurai head is the equivalent of a skull and crossbone.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool though.
That's a nice bottle, though.
Yeah.
Mr. B said he had documents with CIA agent's name on a mission.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
Y'all must be talking about Trump.
Yeah, he's supposed to be. They talking about Hillary's damn emails. He worse.
Let me go and burst y'all bubble.
Ain't nothing gonna
happen this evening. Let me go and burst y'all bubble. He never gonna see a sale.
No, he gonna see a day in that thing.
Huh?
He ain't gonna see a day in that thing.
No, he ain't gonna see a day in it. But you know what? He fucking with shit to where he get his ass popped. That's what's gonna happen. If there's any resolution, they gonna Kennedy his ass.
Yeah, he gonna catch a bullet like a Kennedy.
That's what I'm telling you. That magic bullet is gonna bounce off his wig, hit both his children, his daughter, and his ass.
Damn.
Because Trump, you can't tell. See, I met motherfuckers. I work for motherfuckers like Trump. He the type of motherfucker you can't tell him nothing.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I have.
You can't tell them nothing. You got to, and when you fucking with government secrets and shit like that, but you telling folk, oh well, these motherfuckers done created AIDS to kill off motherfucking population. They did all this old shit in Africa. Oh yeah, they gonna pop his ass.
He campaigning to get elected.
Just remember, you heard it here first. He ain't going to jail. They will. He'll never feel the.
You say it's either gonna be a bullet or a plane crash, huh?
Yeah. There you go. You see what they did to them Kennedys? Motherfucker done had brain tumors. After they shot the one, the other one ended up with brain tumors. The other one fell out of motherfucking airplane. Yeah, they know how to get you gone.
Here's Mr. Wayne.
Hey,
man, they need to move on. Just another distraction to keep us from keep the focus from how bad Joe is doing. This next great recession, depression, and the Ukraine mess he started.
How did he start the Ukraine mess?
I wouldn't go touch that.
Well, you know, if you go on Fox News, his son all over that motherfucker. he whacking his dick and smoking crack, all kinds of shit.
He said he on that shit.
What's going on, Big Mac?
You smoke crack, don't you? They don't fuck around, do it expeditiously.
Been lock it up, yo. Hey, Cracking up. B Street. Let's see. The movie was a veteran here in Atlanta. The VA took away his 50%. So he went up in the bank. Wow.
Yeah, you got to see the trailer, man. It's amazing. It's amazing. Like I
So
said,
the
K-Mac
VA
turned me on to it. I ain't heard nothing about it.
So the VA took away his disability and he decided to rob a bank.
I think they yeah, I guess that's the gist of it. Yeah.
Damn.
But see, you know what though, man? I think the underlying thing that they trying to get to motherfuckers is like, okay, maybe he didn't do everything like he's supposed to do. He's fucked up. But then you got to realize, man, you know, well, you ain't got to realize, y'all people on the panel know the shit. But you send these folk in the war, man, and then you fucking throw them out on the street and say, okay, well, jump through these hoops if you want my money. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's bullshit. Yeah. And I'm telling you right now, man, them motherfuckers sent me through some shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm a motherfucker. They knew I was diagnosed with panic attacks, man. So every little thing that happened, I'm wigging the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? But see, I was doing that long before when I was way back when I was shit. I think I still had what I was only about 18 years in. No, maybe less than that. About 13, 14 years in, man. And I was having that shit. And them motherfuckers told me, oh, you just got high blood pressure.
That's how they do it.
I said, motherfucker, I'm sitting up in here. I feel like my heart is literally jumping in and out my motherfucking chest. But see, I didn't know what high blood pressure was. You see what I'm saying? And then they got these guys, man, that been out there on the dirt. When you done been on that dirt, shit. Come on, man. That's why when y'all be asking me shit about what y'all think about this or y'all seen that, man, I be avoiding that shit, man. That shit, man, be triggering the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Thanks for sharing. We know to leave your ass alone and leave you to the pimp pool.
Hey,
Howard.
That shit bigger than Nino Brown.
Hell yeah. Hey, Howard, if you come back to Guatapé, man, you got to go out to the Lux by Charlie.
Okay. Hey, man. Yeah, hey. Let me tell you. I don't give, like I say, Markel dropped some good gems on the motherfucker, but that one right there.
Yeah, it was a good one. Huh?
We had a 10-person cabin, man. That motherfucker was so nice. It was so nestled. Mm-hmm. It's so nestled. I brought my little boom box. We up in that motherfucker loud, but it rained, man. It rained like a motherfucker out there. I thought it was the apocalypse.
Hey, you got the jacuzzi on the inside? You had the jacuzzi inside there chilling?
I had the jacuzzi inside and the jacuzzi outside on the patio.
Balcony.
Thought it was 40 days and 40 nights coming up.
Man. Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, it's a lot of water out there on the top of that mountain or hill or whatever the fuck it is. And we got on them jet skis, man. I was like a 9-year-old damn fool.
That's cool, man. That's good though.
Hey, how'd you like that walk?
I told that motherfucker up, boy. They were like, man, you gonna have to pay for this motherfucking jet ski. I told that motherfucking jet ski.
Hey, how'd you like that walk going down to breakfast?
No, bro. well, no. We was too far away to walk. Too far away to walk. So they brought us all the way down, and they doing reconstruction on the restaurant.
Right.
So they had us sitting out there on the water. Man, they damn near had to toke my ass up out of there, man. Up and down.
Because that's a long way down. That hill,
man,
that camera I got does that hill no justice. That hill is a long way down.
And you said that too. But when I tried to walk it, I was like, oh, these motherfuckers crazy.
Was it like a 7% grade or steep?
Well, it don't even matter to me because when it comes to walking up and down or anything, or incline, oh man, when you got bad knees, them inclines ain't no joke.
Still, man, all I can tell you is you looking at the top of a mountain. You at the top of the mountain and you going down these steps, and then you got to step on these little stones.
Yeah,
and then you got other people coming up, and it's like,
oh yeah, that's all. Yeah,
They coming out.
You got to be careful. You lose your balance. Saying like on that.
Nah. If you lose your balance, your ass gonna roll for a minute.
Yeah, you rolling.
You gotta go clean to the water.
Bro, you rolling straight down there.
New definition of Papa was a rolling stone, huh?
Okay, let me tell y'all something about here. That's different than in the States. In the States, they got guardrails everywhere. You lose your balance, you grab a guardrail. Here, you lose your balance, that's your ass. That is your ass.
I hope you got some good medical.
That's your ass. You better have somebody hold your hand when you going out there, because shit, that's your ass.
You know what I did, Markel? I had my homie walk in front of me, and I just put my hands on his back.
You gonna have to, because there ain't nothing else there to grab. What else you gonna grab? Nothing but air. Ain't nothing but air.
And I'm gonna tell you, Guadalupe, we did the helicopter ride in Guadalupe.
Right.
Man, they were talking about, after the helicopter ride, we're gonna go up to that restaurant. I said, no, we ain't. Unless the helicopter gonna take our ass up there.
Oh, you talking about walking up the rock?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, not up the rock, but to the restaurants that's at the base of the rock.
Okay, Sutton said he'd be back. He got movie night with the fam.
Okay.
Like we still on, so just check back in.
Damn, I lost where I was. Let's see. B Street. Yeah, that was that one. Trying to see where I was. I got that one. Okay, down to this one. Trump thinks he's safe with the special master, but everyone turns on him. Hey, like I said, I said that he probably never gonna see the inside of a jail, bro. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. But I tell you what, though, Blank Slate, I know you've been keeping up here with the new president. They just found explosives right where he was today.
Who's that?
The new president, Petro, here. You know, he got all kind of threats against him because of some of the stuff that he's doing. And they just found explosives outside of where he was.
Well, let me tell you that, Markel. Same thing, and it's probably the same thing with Biden, this guy, and the guy that Petro ran against, the billionaire. One thing that all three of them had in common. Their VP was a black woman. So you might not like him, and you get all up in your feelings. You throw that bomb out there, and now you got a housewife, Afro-Colombian. Ain't no telling what you gonna end up with. So you want Biden to live as long as he will, at least live for the next 2 years. Ain't no telling what Camacho gonna do. And the same thing with this cat out here. You kill him if you want to. You think he's socialist? That sister get up in that motherfucker. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen.
Oh shit! Yeah, well.
Hey, it's crazy out there right now, dude. It is crazy.
But see, too, man. You know, I've been trying to read up on it a little bit, man, and I realized that America, you know, with that election, America lost big because America doing a lot of shit down here in Colombia, a lot of covert shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they don't want us down there, especially with the new president. He don't want nothing to do.
And I'm already salty. Because I'm realizing when I first put my my visa in, I used my pension visa. At the time, I didn't know that they was fucking with veterans with mental health ratings and stuff like that. And then I heard you talking about it, and I said, okay, well, what are you talking about? This coming down the pipe. But you know what? It had already had hit, and I had already experienced it. And I was wondering why these motherfuckers was fucking with, because once they get into your bank record, they can see everything.
Oh yeah, they see who get paid by who. The embassy gonna tell them too. The embassy gonna let them know.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, I got my pension money coming in, I got my dividends from my stocks coming in, and I got my disability coming in. They zoomed in on that disability like it was. But see, I'm thinking, you know, I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm thinking they don't know what they looking at, really. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they know. They know.
And then that motherfucker was asking, you know, what about this? Whatever. I'm like, why y'all looking at that shit? Just look at the picture. That's what I'm just go by the picture. They like, no, motherfucker, we finna look at all your shit. And then they like, okay, well, what is this? I say, well, that's VA shit. You know, and they say, oh well, shit. If that's VA shit, we need to know from your doctor. You know.
And how long ago was this?
That was when I first got out here, man.
What was that? 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah, about 2 years ago. About 2 years ago. And that was long before. Now they're coming out and saying explicitly in October they're gonna be screening veterans on the pension thing.
Yep.
Wow.
But see, they were doing that shit long before that. But see, I didn't know why they kept fucking with me about that one little payment that was coming in every month. And I was like, why are they so focused on this? And then when you start talking about it, I was like, okay, you talking about it, and you saying it's coming down the pipe. But now that I've kind of like sat and thought about the shit, they were doing that shit about 2 years ago.
Well, they're really gonna clamp down in October. You just mentioned it. They got a new rule that's coming out in October.
It's official in October.
It's coming out, bro. And it again, this is not to scare people from coming to Colombia or visiting Colombia, but be warned, okay? If you come in here, you got a high mental health rating, bro. Do not be surprised if they keep you in that line a little bit longer. They question you. I don't even know they're gonna start even letting everybody come in anymore after the 21st. I think it's the 21st of October is when it becomes.
Yeah. That's the date.
And it's like, it is what it is, man.
But I kept wondering, and I was talking to my lawyer. I was like, what the fuck going on? I'm like, what the fuck is going on? You know, they like, oh well, you got to get an FBI report.
Yep.
You got to get that apostolated and all this shit. I said, okay. I'll do all that stuff for you, but I'm not seeing all this shit in the thing. So when I did that, I sent them that shit, and they still was like, you know. And I'm like, well, what are we waiting on now? What's you know? And I'm thinking it's just because I'm in a new country. This is just how they roll. But now when I sit back and think about it, man, that's what they were implementing that shit on my ass. Because I ain't gonna bullshit you, Markel. My shit is high. That rating right there is higher than the motherfucker.
Damn. Well,
that's all I'm gonna say about that.
I hope it works out for you when your renewal comes up, because it's not like in the States.
I never got that one. I had to do the real estate one.
That's what do you mean the real estate one?
When they kept fucking me with that pension shit, I never got the pension shit. I went and did the real estate visa instead, and that shit sailed right through.
Oh, okay. So you got the residential visa then?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so you're good for 5 years.
But that was not my first. That was not my first attempt, bro. That's what I'm telling you. My first attempt was my pension, because everybody said, "Well, the pension is easy. You do the pension, you show the pension, you show them on your bank records that's coming in, you good to go." And then they was, like I say, this was 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
Wow.
And they was fucking with me about that. Now I might be, you know, maybe I just had, because I always thought maybe it was just I had a bad lawyer, because I'm like, because I used to go to Sweet Georgia Browns and talk to motherfuckers like, man, that's taking kind of long, this shit. And I'm like, I don't know what long is. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because you had never done it before.
I had never done shit. I didn't have no frame of reference. And then when I heard you talking about that shit, I say, man. And you know, I'm already paranoid and shit. So I'm like, man, I wonder if that had anything to do with it. Because, you know, I don't, and you know, you got to realize something, man. That's when you know that the government of America has got their hand and shit. Because PTSD ain't exclusive to America. There's a whole lot of British motherfuckers fighting. A whole lot of French motherfuckers
or veterans
fighting.
in general.
So what the fuck?
Yeah, we're just.
Are they visas being held up?
Something had to have happened here with a veteran.
Out there, man.
But see,
something had to have happened.
I remember you made that argument that something may have happened. Now I'm saying that's if something did happen, none of us have heard about it, and that may not necessarily be the case. I'm just speculating here. You might be right, but see now my spidey senses are up.
Yeah. So look, I mean, look.
Go ahead.
said something did happen. Right? That's still one isolated incident, or just an incident that's isolated. Yeah, I still don't agree with this. But yeah, it's their country, and they make their own laws for entry and things like that. So it is what it is, pretty much.
Yeah. Most, I agree with you though. How most countries they definitely make their own laws, but this is a unique law.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're not doing it in Argentina. They're not asking for that in Argentina.
No. Yeah, so it's target. Yeah, so it's a target.
You see what I'm saying?
It's targeted. Yeah, exactly. I'm on your side. You understand what I'm saying? It's a targeted law specifically, first of all, for U.S. veterans or whatever, combat whatever.
Yeah,
U.S.
that's my point.
So that is, exactly. That is targeted specifically. You know what I'm saying? That's not fair, man. And like you just said, all them other countries, they had with their hell out there base with the Brits.
And it's not a thing of fair or unfair. It's just that it's peculiar. It's peculiar that it's specifically for Colombia and it's specifically for Americans.
Yeah, it's very peculiar. But we said
high mental health ratings.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
That's just what it is.
And like I say, I was agreeing with Markel because Markel said this shit months ago. This ain't this. He's not saying nothing new. This some months ago. He was saying it must have been something, some kind of catalyst that set that off that we probably didn't hear about.
Yeah, for sure.
And I thought about it. I say, that's probably what it was. But then when I think about it, it's like, well, goddamn. Veterans with mental health problems are fucking up all over the world. It ain't just motherfucking Colombia.
Yeah, because Bobby D was saying in the Philippines they're thinking about doing some kind of law the same way in the Philippines.
See, so and you look at the two countries that America has the most influence. Like I said, I'm going into my conspiracy theory mode here, so y'all forgive me. But you go into the two countries that's talking about it and the one that's actually did it, the American government has a strong foothold. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, here's that link, Uncle Allen. K-Mac put out with the phone number. If you already in the DR, you can watch it at MedVet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But that's the it didn't come up as a link. But that's where it is on YouTube.
No, it's a link. It's HTTPS. That's a link.
Yeah, but I'm saying you can't click on that to get to it.
No, you gotta cut and paste it. You just cut and paste it.
It wouldn't let me do it.
It won't let you cut and paste it.
No, I just did. That's how I put that up there, but that's how it came out. It won't let you put like a link on this other than the link for the stream. It wouldn't let me put the link on here. Let's see. You have to understand the entire history of Colombia and Petro is a former guerrilla. FARC and the ELA are rearming themselves. Yeah, man. I don't know if you've been keeping up with that, but they've been raising all kind of hell in a couple of these small towns around here. They had one blocked off.
Wow.
But see, here's my thing about that former guerrilla shit though, Markel. He was also the mayor of Bogota.
Wow.
That's where the money at, bro. You know that more than anybody. So you telling me, okay, on the one hand, this motherfucker is a guerrilla, and then on the other hand, he's the mayor of Bogota. So those two motherfucking cakes don't bake. Because motherfuckers in Bogota that got money and motherfucking influence, they know where in hell they gonna let a radical be in charge of Bogota. So which one is it? You know what I'm saying? It's fucking me up, bro.
Hey, all I know is he went in and fired a bunch of generals, and from that military, he got rid of a whole lot of them. He fired all their.
Like I told you when you told me that, I told him I said I'd have done the same thing. But if you talking about just like in America, if it's a civilian government that's running the military, and I got some motherfuckers that's not so much higher, but some motherfuckers that are revered, because you know how the military is. Motherfuckers revere some of their flag officers. They put stripes on motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So if you ain't on my program and you sitting up there, because them motherfucking army motherfuckers ain't finna back down. So you cut their ass loose. You go raise your donkey farm, motherfucker, if you ain't on my motherfucker. I ain't gonna fight with you in my administration. I bet you that.
You know donkey farm. I know. Let's see, the U.S. is pushing
Like,
this
get
mental
right
health
or get
thing in
out.
the state.
Hell yeah, I put your ass in the pasture like a motherfucker.
And who they are always attacking first, U.S. veteran, I believe, is going to spread to other countries. Why are they putting my land buy on hold? And yeah, man, look, you know, I just see it coming. Okay, I'm not saying it's going to happen in the next 2-3 years, but I see it coming, dude. There's going to be going to be something that's just going to spread to these countries, man. When it comes to vets, unfortunately.
Well, you got to realize, though, man,
like a doctor's note for your doctor to enter. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna need a doctor to say that you are mentally capable of staying in this country without causing problems.
No, you gonna need a doctor statement that's saying that you, like I'm saying, they asked me to talk to my doctor about. You need a statement that your doctor need to fill out and say that you are stable, and that it's a whole lot of shit that you may not do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And guess what? Your doctor, I'm gonna tell you right now, before you even go call your doctor, he's not gonna write that letter.
Hell no, they
got the personal spirit. He ain't gonna write that motherfucking letter. If you over 50%, if you over 50%, he's not gonna write that letter.
Blank slate. There is no doctor that's gonna take that responsibility because they liable for you. There's no way they gonna take that. No way.
And this is not me speculating. I'm telling you, I'm talking to my doctor, and my doctor telling me, well, I can tell him what your situation is. I can tell him what your diagnosis is. But if they're telling me that I need to speculate years out on your potential progress, no sir. No, they're not doing that. He gonna either have to downgrade, and you know my psychiatrist, he a Yale grad, and we talked a lot, man, for years, and then I told him I don't want to see that motherfucker no more. and he told me, he said, well, I told him, I said, man, all the trauma that I've been through from my life, every time I come in this motherfucker, you remind me of that because we talking about it. Oh, what about your childhood? What about this? What about that happened? All this death and mayhem, and you want me to sit up here and rehash that shit? I'm trying to get that shit as far back into my motherfucking cerebellum as I possibly can. So every time I see you are an anathema to that. You see what I'm saying? And he said, you know what? He said, I understand where you're coming from. And I say, well, I can't fuck with you no more. I'd had homeboy jump off motherfucking Coronado Bridge in motherfucking San Diego. I'm not finna sit up in this motherfucker with you. What you gonna tell me?
That's real talk though, man, because sometimes your mind ain't even on that shit. You so far from that, and then they want to bring it back up and rehash it. And now you going back through it all over again. Yeah. And for what? They can write a report. So they can write a report and say, yeah, we discussed it again for the how many times? No. You know, sometimes, man, that shit is working in reverse. It's not helping you, it's hurting you. Because you keep rehashing those memories again.
So look, so you guys, same with a group, the same with like a mental health group. I've been, in groups before. And of course, that always comes up, almost every group, because it's, all combat vets pretty much are in a group. And it'll come up, with one tell a story about what happened, or they're, going through real bad things. Even with alcohol, even with AA in the combat.
But you know what, Howard, though, man? I'm gonna tell you.
Alcohol, like this, it comes up.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm not trying to discourage anybody from therapy because therapy is very beneficial. I'll never shit on therapy. But for me personally, and like I say, I already talked to my doctor about that. Even before I came out there, I told him, I said, man, I come see your motherfucking ass every week, and guess what? You take me further and further away from trying to forget all that shit. Mm-hmm. And like I say, when you can't control your, and I was a motherfucker, I never really believed in that mental health shit. I thought it was a scam when I was in the military. Just let the truth be told. But see, when you motherfuckers start having panic attacks and shit like that, you like, okay, what the fuck am I panicking about? Your whole that shit is detached from your body is some controlling your body detached from what your motherfucking your frontal fucking cortex is trying to tell you. And I couldn't wrap my mind around that shit.
Yeah, that's true though. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and you know, at the end of the day, you know, we come on here, we talking, we bullshit. But the real part is, you know what? It's some shit going on with all of us. And we seen that door. We seen that motherfucking door that say, you knock on this motherfucker, and they gonna put your ass in a motherfucking long sleeve sweater and put your goddamn mattress on the wall for the rest of your goddamn life.
You say put you on this couch and talk to you slow, huh?
Yeah. Let's
talk to you real slow.
Yeah, this ain't. You know, let's keep it real. This ain't a motherfucking. It's a generalized boondoggle. It's real shit.
That's true. Yeah.
You know,
hey, what's that shot that they give your ass? They give you some kind of shot, man. You don't wake up for days. I don't know what that shit is.
Well, and some pills too, Mark. They gave you some pills too. I've had them before. I've been on the first floor, man. They gave you some pills. I was traumatized. You know,
man, had your ass out for days. You don't know what day it is, what time it is. You don't know shit.
Man, look.
I'm gonna tell you, man.
I wake up disoriented like a mother.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, it was times I was snapping on motherfuckers. I'm at the gas station in my uniform, motherfucker, talking about thank you for your service. I'm cussing motherfuckers out. Motherfucker, what you thank me for my service for? You vote for these motherfuckers to send us all to this motherfucking walk. And you thank me for my motherfucking service, motherfucker. Do you know what the fuck I've been through? No, fuck you. You ain't thanking me for shit, motherfucker. And then gonna give me a couple of $100. So you know, everybody like, well, you getting a couple of $100. You ain't got to work no more. Them motherfuckers give me a couple $100, so I won't come to their job.
Yeah, that's all that is.
Yeah,
that's real talk right there, dude. You didn't get the
this
money so you can just lay around. You get the money so you don't kill other motherfuckers.
The last thing we want
to do
be looking for work. Because he don't need to be on nobody's job, whether it's at a cubicle or on the flight line or whatever. Get that motherfucker a couple of $100 to keep his ass away from all kinds of work.
Blank slate, you just hit the nail on the head. People got it wrong when they think, oh, well, you too disabled. No, they don't want your ass there.
No.
You are such a disruptor. No, everybody walking on eggshells around you. You drop a pencil, you may fucking walk up and just slap the shit out of somebody. They don't know. But they want to keep you away. They want to keep your ass away from the general public as much as possible.
Yeah.
I mean, which is actually a good safety procedure, precaution, you know, so, you know.
Because they know, bro. They know what a lot of y'all been through, man. They know.
Yeah.
Shit.
John, that's true, man. John said that's true. Like meds and, meditation or therapy is the only, pretty much the only choices, man. And meds be heavy.
I choose therapy and I try to find other alternatives, Howard. I'm not trying to medicate myself like that, bro. You killing yourself. You killing yourself early. You knocking years off with all that damn medication.
Oh, no. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know what? I mean, even now, traveling. Traveling is my top medication. It stopped me from doing so much things. You know, it's a big stress reliever. That's what I do. So I've been traveling for so long, man. And so far, I mean, I'm good. I haven't had any trouble in any countries like that.
Yeah, that's the thing, Howard. Is you such a young age, bro? You got to find something to do. That's part of the problem. That's part of the problem is when you retire at a very young age, you're not working anymore at a very young age.
It's hard.
And your peers are working. Yeah. You at home doing nothing. A lot of idle time. That's a killer for a lot of people right there.
Yeah.
Exactly. Especially being idle. You got nothing to do.
Yeah.
You got nothing to do, man. But get up in the morning and just wait for somebody to get off work to go hang out with, or wait, just like you're just trying to find something to do, man, to occupy your time.
I don't know what I'll do if I don't have any place to work.
I mean, probably travel. Yeah, I mean, trust me, travel.
I like you guys. My mind is not like that. I need a constant 9 to 5 or something like that to work on.
Yeah, well, like hobbies. He preached hobby too. Like Markel said that a while back. Hobby. You have to have a hobby. Yeah.
You got to have something to do, because the mind will be idle.
Yeah,
you're gonna freak out.
Yeah.
I think idle, like Markel, you said, being idle kills you, takes away the life, the days or the months of your life. That's correct.
Yeah.
It's very
for sure.
deep. We don't realize it, but we do lose time because you gain weight, or you'll start to accumulate other diseases that comes by sitting idle. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walk, exercise, try.
anyway, how are you guys? It's been a long time, man. How are you guys?
I'm
Good,
good,
man.
man.
Good.
Hey, I
Yeah.
thought I recognized that voice.
That's the only Indian voice in this group. So yeah, that's really good to see you guys always, as usual, man.
Hey,
Always.
you've been doing work. You're in DC, huh? You're like Virginia, DC.
Yeah, I'm in Virginia, but
Okay.
I just got an offer from DOJ. I'm thinking of jumping to
Okay.
DOJ now.
Oh wow, really?
So,
What
uh,
DOJ you say?
Yes.
That's big, man. That's big.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
No,
Yeah, they
I'm
don't-
a
they don't-
computer
they don't let
science
you
guy.
go.
In the end of the day, I'll be replacing printer cartridges.
Yeah,
It doesn't make a
DOJ is
difference.
job security. That
No.
job security right there.
No, it doesn't change. You work at DOJ, you work at any fancy place. If you're Indian, you're there for a customer service. That's it. That's it. It doesn't change anything. It just doesn't change anything.
He
You
said
get into the
Man,
meeting.
so he there
Oh,
for
yeah,
customer
we got an
service.
IT guy. Yeah, tell him something is breaking down. It's like, okay, he's gonna fix it.
Right.
And I don't blame them. This is what I do actually. That's the unfortunate part about it.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
but it's a great retirement plan for you though.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, that's true. I've been
But damn.
treated like everybody around me. In regard of whoever they are, they all treat me like a kid because they all want me to stay. I don't have any BS. Like I don't have any politics. I don't fall into any category. It's like, all right, there's work. Let's do the work and go home. That's it. So that's
cool,
why.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
That is cool right there. Oh, there's your boy.
Ah!
What up, son?
Yeah.
West Side
Little
LBC.
pimp.
What's up?
What
What's
it
up?
do? What it do?
He on the passenger side.
No,
Oh, he's in
He
passenger.
chilling.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm
That's
in
a good
Yuma.
option.
Oh, okay.
Where you at,
Crazy
though?
living freedom.
Where you at?
Man, that road look real good, man. I miss the long drives, man.
Yuma?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
ain't
Ain't
been
nothing
to
out
Yuma.
there. Ain't nothing out there.
Going through that motherfucker. I ain't on
Hey,
Yuma.
Would you
Yeah,
say it now?
yeah,
What you see in Yuma?
It's like all desert, huh? It's like desert, man.
That's
all it
Yuma.
is, the desert. That's Yuma.
Yeah,
That's
that's Yuma.
dirt and heat. That's all you got.
Yeah.
Dirt and heat.
And probably some lemon groves.
That's it. That's it.
You know,
Yeah,
back
yeah.
in the 90s, man, I'd be driving through Yuma to get to California.
Yeah.
And you know how you go to the mountains and them winding mountains? You
Yep.
see Popo be about 20 miles,
Yeah.
15 miles behind you. And it's like, you know what? That motherfucker don't catch me before I get to the California border.
Hey, you be like Ichabod Crane rushing for the damn bridge, huh?
Yeah. It's like you drive your ass off, but you ain't gonna catch me before I get to this motherfucking border. I bet you that.
Man, these guys. You're right.
Hey, love
these
freedom.
guys.
So
Love
you better
freedom.
have somebody waiting.
Yeah.
You should do a video, man, showing all them damn workers out there in that fucking heat, picking all
Hey,
that
I
damn
did
cabbage.
That
I
is
did a
right.
video. I
Damn.
went out there to the farm workers and showed motherfucker how they were bending over picking that damn lettuce. Ain't no way Americans doing that.
There is no. This is a thing. That's a legit thing. There is not an American kid I've seen who's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna work there. Like, nah.
Well, see, like you were saying, earlier, though. You know, people don't want to say it because it's politically correct. You know, that's why there ain't a lot of Indians in the NBA. Okay,
That is correct.
and it ain't a lot of Americans out there picking lettuce. You know,
Yes.
it is what it is.
That is
Yeah,
correct.
shit.
We all
Ain't
got
no Americans out there
specific
picking lettuce.
skill sets.
I don't know if I told y'all a little story that time, man. I was working and I was on vacation. My brother-in-law, he been working in the field, lettuce field for years. He don't do shit out there anyway now, but he said, come on, go out there one day with me, man, earn some quick money. I said, shit, man, I can't do that shit. He said, come on, I got you. Man, I went out there, fuck around, got on the wrong crew with one of my other friends. Them motherfucker had me out there cutting cabbages from the root out of the ground, washing it as the machine moved. Shit, I was out there for about 15 minutes. I was eating my lunch before the sun came up.
Oh, bro, it's hell. It's hell, man. And you see them out there when you leave in Yuma. What's the other little town when you driving through?
Welton?
Winter Haven.
Not Winter Haven, the other way.
Welton.
Oh, well,
Welton.
Welton.
Welton. Bro, you see them on both sides because
Yeah,
they got
Welton.
lettuce fields on both sides. They on both sides, bro. and they got long sleeves on. They got fucking hats on. That man, I'm like,
bread rolls
It's a
on.
tough work. It's a tough work, man.
Yeah,
It's tough.
that's slave
Fucking
labor.
modern day.
Yeah, that's legit. Most of these guys, they work like at bare minimum, like $2, $3 an hour because they got no papers.
Right.
So you
Yeah.
know them. You know you got them. So, and they're happy with that. Like, okay, give me something so I can send it back.
yeah, they got a whole bus. They got a
Yeah.
bus. They bring out of Mexico and bring them over there.
Now what they do now is the crew.
Hey,
California,
Howard, I like that shirt you got, bro.
They come over.
Oh yeah, I think so.
over
Yes,
Mexico
sir.
and work
The bunny, yeah.
So now they
That
have
Psycho
to
Buddy,
work.
yeah.
Psycho bunny, yeah, man.
But when they
He
done,
went to the styrofoam cup. What's in the cup?
That's that
This
lean.
is
He on
coffee,
that
actually.
lean. He on that
Nah,
lean still.
it's coffee. It's coffee. It's coffee.
He on that lean.
Nah.
This is the first time I'm seeing Howard without a bottle. Oh, dang it. There you go.
No.
There you go.
Without-
The moment I
without
said
what?
it, there you go.
Nah, man.
Oh,
I-
shit.
I'm drinking
I
wine.
take that back.
Wine, wine, and coffee.
you spoke too soon.
You're right, I
Too soon, baby.
How can you
I
tell
remember
you had
too
to
soon.
file your review? Either call them or go to eBenefits or go to va.gov and look at your historical claims. You'll probably see somewhere in there where they looked at your file and they didn't do anything. That's a 5-year review.
Hey, I'll hit you guys up by the time I get back to how I got my chauffeur over here.
Right?
Yeah,
What up,
we
Margarita?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Oh,
Yeah, don't distract she driving me. I go crazy when motherfucker driving me. Hell no. I'll try him back in a little bit.
All right, man.
All
right.
See, everybody wants cheap food. Nobody wants to work in it. Hell no, they ain't working in that shit, man.
Hell no.
Ooh.
You can't get no.
Yeah.
Hey, every fast food restaurant here, goddamn, a help wanted sign in it.
Oh, by the way, right? We go to these restaurants, we have these American kids who are finest waiters, right? But if you go in the back, you will always find Latin American guys or girl working as a cook. The toughest job is done by them. The most badass job is done by them.
But see, it's
Always
only
the
it's only in America where we demonize that shit. And you know, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, I don't want to do what you do, but then I don't want you to do what you do either. You can't have it both
That's
fucking
right.
ways.
And then you're like, well, who the
You
hell
know.
gonna do it then?
Yeah.
Exactly.
what I'm
At my
saying.
current place, it's always like that. If I
I
can't,
ain't gonna
I'm
do
not
it,
going
but
to do.
you
Who else is going to do
should
it?
do it either.
It's crazy, man, because Americans love shitting on Mexico, man. And
I don't know why.
and there is no strong United States without Mexico. I don't give a fuck what you think. I don't
No,
know
that's
what
a
I don't
legit
care what your
statement.
politics
You are
are.
right.
There is no strong USA without Mexico, man. Mexico
We are sucking
is,
that.
and
that
it's
young
not just
blood.
because they pick fucking fruit. You know, they got really intelligent
Hey.
fucking people in Mexico,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, ask
You
all
know.
them cane heads.
Yeah, and then we
Recently,
just
Jamie
shit on
Dimon,
them all the time.
CEO of JP Morgan spoke right in a meeting. He mentioned that Mexico is the reason why American GDP is maintained at this level. The way we have a quality
there's
of
no
life,
question. Because
because
as soon as
of that.
fuck ain't Canadian,
you have a cheap
it ain't
labor coming in.
Canada. Yeah, it's not
No, they-
Canada, man. I mean, it's we shit on them. We shit on Mexico, man. And Mexico is without Mexico, we would be shit.
Yeah,
Well, you know, it's just the way the Americans think, dude. Politicians come out, they just use it
Yeah.
as political speech, and people really take what they say literally.
literally.
Yeah.
They take what they say literally and they run with it. Okay,
I
all this
don't
shit
get it.
about
Like, don't you have your own opinion? Like, why would you just somebody comes in and you're like, oh, you
Yeah,
said this?
exactly.
What?
No,
Really?
no. To answer your question, no, they don't have their own fucking opinion. They do not.
Exactly, yeah. No.
That's the problem.
Yeah, I have friends and stuff that actually vote this, what their parents vote for. If their parents tell them to vote for here, they vote for them.
Damn.
I swear, they have no say so in their own fucking
Damn.
judgment.
Yeah, because
Or
that
kids.
was one of the reasons why I
That's
knew
crazy.
it was time for me to leave America, even though I've always thought about it. I've always glamorized about living outside of America. But when them
Yeah.
motherfuckers started talking about building the wall, that's like, no, motherfucker, you're not trapping me in this bitch. Fuck that. Yeah. I know it's time for me. to
Either
go.
way, I you don't get shot on me. I'm
Mhm.
going to jump.
You
Okay.
say
You put a wall on that
He said-
border. Talking
I ain't
about
going
talking
down
about
with
keeping
this shit.
Mexicans out. Shit, no,
Yeah.
you keeping me in. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that old Goody Mob, that Goody Mob rap.
Who's
That Goody Mob rap.
Yeah.
I know you know it
Yeah.
still.
So who's
Oh,
that?
motherfucker, you ain't been locked
Nah,
in
but
this bitch.
now
No,
I mean,
sir.
just traveling. They just been overseas just feels so
To
much
keep
better.
us
to me
ass out or keep our ass in.
Like being abroad,
Thank
I love it. I love
you.
being abroad, man.
Thank
It just it feels so good being abroad and traveling, man. Hey,
Man,
so Kirk,
you go to
it's
you
like,
go to
but it's
India, like the reason why Indians are doing great in America is not because they are the smartest kid out there. Is to get the seat in a bus, you have to fight for it. Think about it. Just to get a freaking seat in a bus, you have to have a fight. You have to fight in it. Fight about it. The competition is from day one you're born in India. Like every single thing you have to fight for it. That's why America is like piece of cake. Is like
The
walk
land
in
of
the
the
park.
milk and honey.
Well,
Yes.
bro, but Warrior, you hitting it on the head. People from
Yeah.
America do not realize how
They don't.
fortunate they are
Yeah,
to
they
be
don't.
from America.
yeah.
It's
Thank
only
you,
when you
Mark.
leave.
Thank-
It's only when you're not from America or when you leave America, you understand. God damn, man! Just to go 100 miles to another town.
Damn.
You know how hard it is for people here to do that.
Holy
Yeah.
shit, man! It's not.
Do
a
you
joke.
know how hard it is for people here to
Oh
just
my
go on a
God.
vacation with their family?
Yeah.
You know what a
Okay,
vacation
exactly.
is for their family here?
Yes.
It's
It
when a
takes
holiday
years.
happens and the metro is free, they'll go to like a water park here
Yes.
locally. That's a
Yeah,
vacation.
That's the vacation.
Wow.
You're right.
You tell
Wow,
somebody
yeah.
some shit like that in America, they say, what the hell is that? I'm not no. People
The
from
fact
America
that I don't know
do
that
not
you guys say that I
understand
need to
how
travel.
lucky they are to be from the United States of America. They
That is
don't
the
appreciate
reason, Markel. This is the reason why I don't have a traveling habit. I never went on a vacation with my parents. There was no vacations. There were no vacations. What are you gonna? I never learned that shit. Like, oh yeah, let's go to this place. Let's visit. See what? Water? Yeah, okay. What is falling from this? Like what? Okay, all right. The birds. Okay, I saw the couple of trees with some monkeys dancing. Okay, all right. It never occurred. My brain is never developed to my brain. I never learned it. I don't know. I should have been born here, man. I'm not kidding. It never occurred to me.
I'm telling you,
Hey,
man, Americans trash America, but they have never, a lot of them have never been outside the U.S.
Oh no.
They've
Yeah.
never stepped foot outside the U.S. and they love to trash their own country. But bro, I'm telling you, when you come out to some of these places and you understand how these people really live, you go, oh fuck, man. Because poor in America is middle class in a lot of these countries.
Oh, yeah.
Poor in America is middle
yes.
class in a lot of these
America
countries.
is the only country where
Easy.
you have overweight
actually,
diet.
Easy, yeah.
Overweight
America is the
baby.
only
middle
country.
class.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I have never seen so overweight people asking for money on the street. Like, don't you?
Yeah, it's
I
like
just
it's
saw
like yeah.
$15 an hour McDonald's job. What the fuck is this? I want to tell my wife tells me like, don't you get into this altercation? You might be getting in trouble. It's like, okay, I can't say.
Let me tell you though, Warrior. You're absolutely right. I'm the same way. I'm like, okay, this a fat bitch pushing a basket asking me for change. It's like, motherfucker, you got more cellulite than I got cash. What the fuck? But here's the thing, though, bro. Here's the thing, man. You have to realize that what we call society is someone else's idea. This isn't human nature, or this isn't how it's supposed to be. And see, that's how I look at some of the people. You know what I mean? Because there's always going to be a percentage of people, and you pick the percentage yourself, that's going to be like, you know what? I cannot function in this society. There's always going to be
right. You always
that
have that
problem
section.
because you have to realize this isn't human nature. Human nature is to hunt, gather, and just sit the fuck around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we are the chosen few. Well, not chosen few. We are in the majority of people that can comport our lives to this idea.
Well, chosen
this
truth is
concept
actually a
of
good
society.
title. It's also.
But there's going to
That's
always
good.
be 10-15% 10-15% of the population that just won't get it.
That's a very
Yeah,
good
yeah.
observation, and that's actually a fact.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
right.
exactly. Yeah.
You always have this section in
Yeah.
every part of society, and within the section you have sections.
Yeah, it's exactly.
Yes.
And see,
Yep.
and see, this is an argument that I made in my late 20s, early 30s, man, when they were talking about getting rid of welfare and stuff like that. And it's like there's some people that work is not an option. You don't the other people don't want to work with them, and they had function in that realm of that environment. They just can't do it. It's not because they're lazy or they're stupid. It's because there's always going to be a percentage, a small percentage. There's a fraction of people that cannot comport to the norm, what we consider the norm. You see what I'm saying? You know, and you know, a lot of this is because, you know, like I said, I have a background in management. You know, I have a degree in management and stuff like that. So it's all about assessing folk and maximizing their potential. But if some people just that like what is that Eddie Murphy one that we can't get right. You know what I mean? There's always that one motherfucker that just can't get it right. So what do you do with it? Do you go away? Do you euthanize the person? Or do you support that person?
As a society,
from collective of society.
Yeah, right. That's the privilege we get.
Bro, here, because he mentioned it here, the money that they make. We are so fortunate, man.
It's way more. Yeah.
People just don't realize, bro. The smallest things we take for granted. Like if you just want to go buy a new pair of shoes, what is it for you to go buy a pair of Jordans or a pair of whatever? It's nothing. You just walk in the store.
The first time I ever saw Nike shoes when I was in US. The first time I ever saw Nike shoes.
Bro,
I never knew what Nike is.
Bro, there are malls here. People live here their whole life, have never walked in, have never stepped in because why would I go in? I don't have the money to buy nothing. You take some of these people in some of these places, they've been here their whole life, never go in because they figure I ain't got no money to buy nothing in there. Why would I go in there?
Yeah. But now, Markel, what you saying, I can't argue with you. Absolutely right. But there's also a dichotomy that kind of emerges with that because, you know, I was a 70s kid, okay, and you're right, and I think we talked about it a couple of weeks ago when I first walked into the Philippines and I saw real poverty. I stopped considering myself a poor person. However, I remember, man, as a young boy, man, as a very young boy, my brother is my older brother is 12 to 15 years older than me. And, you know, when you talk about shoes and stuff like that, you know, it used to be a Payless down at the good side of town.
Right.
And I literally walked myself out of the shoes that I had. Don't even know where the shoes came from. I was a young kid. And so I remember my mother giving my big brother money, gave him a couple of dollars and say, walk him to the Payless store down in the good side of town to buy him a pair of shoes. And I walked on the railroad. I don't know if everybody ever done this before. I walked on the railroad track barefoot.
When I was a kid.
Barefoot. Now, railroad tracks in America a little bit different because, you know, they put them rocks. They put them rocks. You know, I know. I got some Southern boys in the house.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay. You got the rail, you got the rocks in the middle, and you got the spikes on the side of the rail.
Thank you.
Spikes on the side.
So I had to walk. It may not have been a mile or two, but when you're a young kid, man, when you walking miles, that's a long fucking way. You know what I'm saying? And I walked barefoot just to go get me a pair of shoes. So now what that does for me as an American that served in the military and seen a lot of the world, it really put the whole world in perspective, man. You know what I mean? And I'm glad Mr. B chimed in because I respect this dude's intellect, because he you know, the other week he was on, man. I'm still thinking about some of the shit he put out there. You know what I'm saying? And I just really appreciate, you know, this, and that's why I love what you're doing, Markel, because, you know, being a leader for so many years, man. What you doing is leadership. You facilitate something that you see what I'm saying?
We gonna believe it saying I never had no chimney.
This comment right here. Playing Santa Claus for American Legion this year.
Hey, that's great.
I never believed it said it. Like I said, we never had no fireplace or no chimney, so he was getting in. He was coming through the window. I mean, that was stealing.
Motherfucker coming through your house with the chimney or the window. You better shoot first, ass push.
Hey,
Not waiting on no present.
Hey, I grew up in Mississippi. We didn't have no fireplace.
Milk for this fat motherfucker. You should have get two to the dome, motherfucker, coming up.
Hey,
What's going on?
Making it ignorant, because he had nowhere near no fireplace.
Hey. I was just listening to you guys talk about being overseas, and about people from South America coming here to work. See, people don't realize. I'm, here in Washington State, it's not Mexican. It's not. People think it's Mexicans. No, it's Peruvians. It's all South America. They come up here, and they come up here to pick your apples, pick your strawberries, your blueberries, all that stuff. Everybody wants cheap food, but all of a sudden, when they start coming across, what they come across the border for? I say, hey, let them stop. Let them one day just say, we're gonna stop everybody from coming over. And I guarantee you, when they see those food prices go up inside the supermarkets, and they ain't got nobody built to work in those chicken factories or those slaughtering those cows, we're gonna be crying from the hills.
But Mr. B, that's already happened in Alabama.
Well,
that's already happened in Alabama. They deported all them Mexicans, and now they try to get them black folk to go work them chicken factories. We love to eat chicken.
I can answer that one for you.
We don't love to pluck them motherfuckers.
Hey, that happened here across the bridge in Council Bluffs, Iowa. ICE pulled up to that Tyson chicken plant, boy. They shut down for a whole week.
Hey, Blake Slate crazy hell, man.
Hey, you ain't lying. Look, I know you, man. They love to bring up a boogeyman. They need a boogeyman in every situation. They need a boogeyman.
Always
and
need
the
an
boogeyman
enemy.
is often people who don't look like them, who don't sound like them, don't speak English. That's the boogeyman. Until you need them. Then they go, well, you know what?
That is how every politician works. That's how every politician works. They always want somebody to blame. Oh yeah, it's him. Really? You're not fixing the school system? Oh no, it's that group. It's that group.
But Warrior, they don't realize that America needs that talent. They need that talent.
I'm not kidding. You know what America needs? America needs Indians in top 3 positions, and that's it.
Well, they have Indians in top
customer support service will fix every single thing. I'm not kidding.
I'm gonna tell you. Every I mean, you know how people used to joke about the 7-Eleven Slurpee guy and all that stuff, but they never really thought about it. That's entrepreneurship.
Man, I wish I can have a 7-Eleven.
They own them stores.
And I'm telling you, you're right, Steele. And I'm gonna tell you something else. I lived on Coronado Island. And guess what? It's a lot of Indian cats out there with their families. And I'm like, we talk shit about them Slurpee motherfuckers, but guess what? Them motherfuckers Slurpee been paying off.
They live away.
Do you know? I did not know this before.
Beach with their family.
Yeah, you see that 600 Benz parked in the parking lot.
South Asians. South Asians in America pays the highest amount of Social Security tax per capita.
It's about divide and conquer. It's about divide and conquer. That's what they're doing. Because what's going on right now is, think about abortion. They are so scared that people of color,
Take over.
they looked at the census, and the reason why they don't like people of color, because we got that dominant gene. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll just put it to you this way: if you had some white goats on the left side, some black goats on the right side, if those goats intermingle, well, you're gonna have spotted goats. But that's the point I'm making. And they want it to be one way, because they're saying, you ever hear them say, "I want my country back. I want to go back." And they say, "Make America great again." And I'm gonna ask all of you, when was America great for you? When you were going from your day one, you came into this world. When was America great for you? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm just keeping it 100%. I'm like, I love this country, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's greater than other places. I can say that, but I'm gonna tell you this: make America great again. They talking about, let's go back to the good old days. I don't know about no good old days. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Just think real hard. I don't want to. My point is this: I don't want to be. Some people say, well, I say I don't. They said, oh, we had it good back then. Back then, we came a long way. I'm tired of hearing about we came a long way. I want to be treated equal, just like anybody else, a level playing field. I don't want to hear this talking about, oh, we came a long way. I'm like saying, come on, man. I'm like saying, it's crazy.
That is correct. The concept is, like Martin Luther King said once in his speech, right? He made it very clear. There should be no dominance of any particular one sect. I'm not saying that he himself said, I'm not saying that I need to suppress all the white folks or all the black people should come in. No, everybody should be equal, and that's the mature state of the society. And that's it.
Going back to Mr. B's point, like when you talk about abortion, if you look where the most abortion clinics located, in the abortion clinics, most of them were located in the urban areas.
Abortion clinics, okay.
Yeah, and then when you look at where the fertility clinics, where they mostly located in affluent areas. You have never really seen a fertility clinic in the urban area.
Never will.
In the hood. And when I say urban, I'm talking about the ghetto. But you'll see 3 or 4 Planned Parenthood abortion clinics, and you're not going to see those abortion clinics in the suburbs. You're going to see a fertility clinic.
See, but listen to this. Let me give you this statistic. Do you know here in America, African American women lose more babies than the worst third world countries in the world here in America? And then all of a sudden, and then the reason why they had those clinics, if they didn't have those clinics in the neighborhood, what they call abortion clinics, but a lot of times they don't people need to understand, the African American people, there are not too many times they're going to be aborting children. I'm just saying like this. Most black people are conservative. If you want to put it straightforward, most of we are. If you took a test, well, all of us are. We vote Democrat for our best interests. You follow what I'm saying? Because that's just was history. Because the Republican Party, they used to be. Matter of fact, black people would vote Republican.
But they changed it.
Then they changed it. They went from the Dixiecrats, and then they had the Republicans. They got together, and that's when you got the Republican Party of Nixon back then. And people don't really realize or understand the history of this country or where we came from. My point is this: you got to know where you came from and what happened, and look at history. And then, exactly, because you got kids right now. They don't know nothing about civics. They don't know nothing about. They don't know nothing about history. You ask them something about civics.
Nah.
Man, they look at you like you crazy. They don't know how the system works.
Hey, Mr. Mack, man. I always appreciate your contributions, man. You obviously are a major intellect, and you very thoughtful about your opinions that you have, and I appreciate that, man. You really bring an essential dynamic to the group. Now, I'll just say this, man. America, when you boil it all down, it takes very different aspects of different cultures and put them together and make it a brilliant concept, because you're taking contributions from all different races of people, and you allowing those people, keyword being allowed, you're allowing those people to rise to their full potential. You see what I'm saying? And when you do that, man, you can defeat any enemy.
That's a good point, man. That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah,
so,
America known for its freedom.
It's like when you're dealing with ants and alligators. It's about ants and alligators. Ants and alligators, bro, because you know what that alligator's gonna do. You know what that ant's gonna do. But if them motherfuckers work together, their potential is it's immeasurable. You see what I'm saying? So you got America has the beauty of taking the best of the best that Warrior kind of alluded to, the best of the Indian population, the smartest, you know. Now it's confusing to African Americans that had never left the country of America, because they thinking, well, there's a billion Indian people, man. All them motherfuckers are doctors.
That's correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have a couple of doctors. Same thing about people in Japan or people in China.
We've been to Kuwait
or
things like that, and we see these cats out there.
Africa,
gas and different shit like that. You know what I mean? So it's and you that's why you have to embrace traveling the world, man, because it just expands your horizon. Because when you in America and you stay in America, it is the ultimate microcosm. But when you talk about racism and stuff like that, you know, I lived in Europe for 5 years, and I'm gonna tell you something that a lot of people don't know in America. White people are racist against white people.
Oh yes. Groups everywhere.
Yeah, that's the history of the United States.
When you go to Africa, black people are racist against other black people.
But the history of America. But the history of America was when they first started immigrating here, the Italians, the Irish, the Jewish, all of them, they treat them like crap. Especially, I had a teacher that told me, but they didn't. But I understand what you're saying.
Yeah,
they all came here. They immigrated here. We didn't immigrate here.
We were. You absolutely right. You were right there. But see the thing that you,
it was
not
involuntary.
I won't say that you in particular missed, but the thing that is missed in the fact that between immigration and forced slavery is that we still bring a contribution. Don't get so caught up on.
No. I'm not. Don't get me.
Concept of the vessel that brought you here.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
Hear me out though. Because what that has done, and it's not just African Americans. It's not just African American. We tend to think so because we got the Beyoncés of the world, but African culture has influenced all of this planet in certain ways, all of it. When you go to the Caribbean, when you go to South America, some parts of South America, the calypso,
the impression of African culture
music
across the board.
It's all
easy.
I mean,
easy.
I mean.
There is not a single culture that is not being
I've eaten fried chicken in Thailand.
Thailand.
Where are they coming from?
Yeah.
So we always look at America and their history of not doing right as a pejorative to the world. But it's not so much a pejorative, because a lot of times when you come to America, it's like putting your culture on the spotlight. It's like putting your culture in the spotlight.
Hey,
but
let me interrupt you guys real quick. And look at this question. What is your opinion on this question? Because I have an opinion on this question here as well.
Yeah, so this question right here, it is definitely, that's a good question too. It's like definitely a trial question probably. Yeah, it's real true, I think, because look, for me, being a former backpacker, I travel to different countries and stay at hostels. Okay, you guys know the hostel is pretty much a budget hotel that's in many countries. So in that, I met so many different cultures, probably all different cultures, man, and a lot from Europe, a lot of Germans, Australians, and travel a lot. And it's just so true, because it's a concept. Racism is a concept and more specific to individual. You know what I'm saying? Because I met the most nicest people that are different cultures. You know what I'm saying? There was, I know for sure, not racist towards me. So I'm not actually racist towards a different culture. I think it's more of individualistic.
But you know what though, Howard? You know what though, Howard? It's simpler than that. It's simpler than that. It's way more simpler than that. And it's very simple. Because the answer is actually in the question.
Yeah,
the answer is in the question.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I feel it's almost like
if you travel,
a trick question.
Why would you travel to a place if you racist? Yeah. If I don't like black people, why the fuck would I go? Would I travel to Africa?
Yeah, it's like
why you go to Mississippi?
I don't.
Well, see, I have a little bit of difference of opinion with that.
I do too.
Because even though people, you asked the perfect question. Why would people who don't like a certain group of people still travel to that place? They do it all the time. These people do it all the time. You have people that go to the DR that I have much experience with in the DR that sit there and call each other N-word, or they say, look at that N, and you just happen to be sitting right next to them, and they didn't even know that you were sitting there. So there's a whole different level to this conversation than what you are saying. You're looking at it from your example of how you are when you travel.
Okay.
Yes.
But there is racism.
What country you going to?
There is racism everywhere. And it is spread by these same people that you're saying. Why would they go? Because they're taking it there. It's just like a lot of young Americans who come to these countries. These young Americans sit out there and say N-word all day long. They spread it everywhere they go.
They think that it's
every single place they go to. They spread it, and then
that's
when you
true.
come,
that's true.
And when you come and you stand on the corner, and some little Hispanic boy go, "Hey, my N," he just repeating what he heard somebody else say.
Now listen.
That's true.
Now listen to this.
Now tell me that traveling makes you less racist. That's BS. I've been to about, I don't know exactly how many countries I've been to, but the ones that I go to and I see us there, I see us spreading it everywhere we go. We can't make a move without using that word as a noun. Every single place we go.
Now listen to this. What the reason why it's spread of they talk about black people, African Americans, is what they see on TV. Remember when we were younger, what we used to see on TV? I remember when I was young, every time I used to see either were there a pimp, hooker, maid, nobody in the profession until the Cosbys came along, and then all of a sudden, when you go overseas, what they see is they say, "Oh man, this person right here, he's shifty," because what they saw on TV, and then all of a sudden you get to know them. But I think some people like Markel was saying,
rap music. There's a resurgence in that culture now. Again, using that N-word is at really high rate right now.
Yeah, I understand that. But no. Let me explain it to you. That N-word don't make you hate this black skin. But what I'm trying to explain to you is this: what Markel is projecting is you can be anywhere in the world, but is how the media, who controls the media, and how they control it and how they portray us, that is powerful. It's always going to be there. It's never going to go away. And then all of a sudden you go to one country and you be walking down the street and all of a sudden you go out into the not where the Americans hang out, but the other parts, and get to know the people, and then they go, oh, this person's not like that.
And Mr. B.
Okay.
And Mr.
Yeah,
B.
yeah. So look,
Exactly,
yeah,
Mr. B.
yeah, exactly. Mark. So look, yeah. I mean, both sides can definitely be conceiving that. Now I'm going back on the other side, Markel's side. I can see that. I can see that. But yeah, I mean, it can be both. It just depends on your past experience, I think, and circumstances of traveling to.
Well, Howard, here's what I say, man, because Mr. B touched on it, man, and
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Mr. B, you touched on something so good, you enraged me, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, you fucking enraged me, because when I was in Curacao, right, in the Caribbean, guess what kind of news that they had in Curacao? They had local Florida news. Now, why the fuck would Curacao give a fuck? But see, you hit on something, man. You hit on something that is so fucking true. You don't even know it is so fucking true. It's the propaganda that the United States spew to these fucking countries. They show us in the worst possible light that you could ever imagine. Now here, I'm gonna flip the script on your ass. So bear with me. What do you think about Japanese as an American?
Well,
now hold that thought in your fucking head.
Good
Hold that thought in
sushi
your
maker.
head. Hold that thought in your head. Like I say, I lived in Japan for 4 years, and I know some of y'all been in Japan too. There's a lot of drunks out there. Has anybody ever looked at a movie and they depicted an alcoholic fucking Japanese?
No.
That's a good point. I've never seen somebody like that. You're right. Till to this date, I've not seen a Japanese drunk.
Or probably in Japanese movies, is it?
But you think about it, how the Japanese look at us. A Japanese producer made Brokeback Mountain.
So you have to you like I say, Mr. B, man. You know, I'm gonna tell you, man. I like when you roll, man. Because I'm gonna tell you touch on some shit, man. That's real. You know,
I lived in Japan 4 years, and I lived in Korea for 6 years. I lived overseas for around about 11 years.
I've been
but the point I'm making, I've been to Korea and I seen commercials. And boy, you talking about some racist commercial. Go Black Joe. Let me tell you something. And then I seen some racist one in Japan too, because I was in Okinawa for 4 years. But let me explain something to you. But the thing is when you get out into the areas where the Americans are not, and you start to learn the language and talk to them and communicate with them, you get a bond with them. It's on a different level. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, even though they had that, it's just that they respect. I got more respect in those countries than I get respected in my own country. And that's the fact. That's a fact. You go up to them, they may say something, you say something derogatory or whatever like that. I understand what they say, and I turn around but here in the United States, I don't get that type of respect. Like if I walk inside a store, they will respect me, in those other countries. But here in the United States, you don't get the same respect. You can feel it. You know it. As soon as I landed here in the United States, I was like,
I was born in Mississippi. What you talking about?
So trust me, being overseas. Hold on. Let me think. Just real quick, Mark.
Nobody's following you. Nobody's following you inside the store.
Exactly. Like, of course, look. Hey, the mix is perfect when you're born in America, do your thing, get a profit, make up U.S. dollars, and then move overseas. That's the best bet. I'm treated. I feel better. I feel safer overseas, anywhere in different countries. Than I do in the U.S. That's a fact. But of course, now I mean, look. I mean, being born in America, I think is a blessing. And I am grateful that I was born in America. I will just that's my point on it.
I feel safe here.
Cooper is right, because Markel said once, I remember in the video, he said, all the people bitch about America, but they will not give up their American citizenship.
Yeah, exactly.
No, put them overseas, they be making it come back.
Hell no, bro. America
Q,
is,
you heard
bruh,
Q?
Yes.
Hey, I want to touch on something real quick that Blaine Slay said because it's 1000% true. If you turn on any American news here in South
Florida.
America, it's Florida.
Florida.
And what do they show? Us
whole Caribbean.
committing one crime after the next crime after the next crime. And when you come here and you talk to the locals, right? The first thing they kind of stand offish because this is all they see. Us committing some kind of crime. We're either robbing somebody, selling, we're doing something. So they stand off until they get to know you. And then just like Mr. B said, then they go, wow, okay, you nothing like different. I thought you were. You're not like the person in the movie. You're not like Snoop Dogg in the movie, smoking weed all day and drinking and this and that. You're not doing that all day. They have a whole different perspective about you once they get to know you. But it's the perception. Blaine Slay hit propaganda. It's the perception. And I'd be damned if some of these people don't come in and buy into the perception. They come with their hands hanging out their ass, towel hanging on the ground, slinging it anywhere, everywhere they go.
Yeah, that's correct.
Now listen to this.
There is this portion of the population that propagate this heavily and in wrong way, in a really wrong way.
When I first came into Air Force, I had a guy that I befriended. He was from Montana. He was from Montana. Now listen to this. I was his first encounters as a friend, as a black man. He said the only thing he knew was JJ on TV, Good Times, and then all of a sudden he's like, he asked me, he wanted to touch my hair. I looked at him, I was like, you got to get that. But he said like this. But he said you're nothing like what I saw on TV. And I looked at him, but I give you another short story too. My daughter, somebody came over, some lady came over and asked if she touched her hair, and my daughter got mad. You know what she said? What do you think this is, a petting zoo? Wow. She told her to her face. But I'm just saying. Do you see us walking around talking about, can I touch your hair? Man, they think we crazy.
That's weird.
I'm gonna go around, and a bunch of black people go around and start asking them, "Can you touch their hair?"
I'm gonna tell you, Mr. B. I'm gonna tell you straight up. When I was in boot camp, I went to boot camp in 1989 here in San Diego.
Damn. Okay.
And I've been on Earth a minute. Thank you very much. Thanks.
No, that came out wrong. I didn't mean that.
How does damn come out wrong, Mr. Warrior? How does damn come out wrong?
Sorry about that. No, the reason why I say that is I was born around that time. That's damn.
But I'm gonna tell you though. People wanted to touch my hair. White people wanted to touch my hair, and you know what? I let them touch my hair. You know why?
I said, let me touch your chin.
My hair. You know why? Because I was proud of my hair. I was proud of my hair, and I looked at it as an educational thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
So
understand.
Not everyone takes it positively.
No, but my point was this.
I just wanted to put
if we went around asking them, "Can I touch your hair?" They put us in the nut chamber somewhere. They'd be like, "Oh man, something wrong with that dude." You go down there,
but here's the thing, though.
Go up to somebody that's and to ask them, "Could you touch their hair?" They're gonna look at you like,
though. Let me give you my perspective, though, Mr. B. Let me give you my perspective.
Okay.
The trade-off for me allowing them to touch my hair is that I got the opportunity to touch their hair. And it's all learning.
So they let you.
All right, let's hold it to this head. You touch my hair, I'm gonna hold your head.
But listen to me.
Okay,
this is not, I'm trying to tap into something here.
Mm-hmm.
You have to realize it's a way that you detox yourself from the American narrative.
Right.
Because like we've been saying, they say these things, so all you know is what you hear. So now when I meet you face to face, you see my humanity, I see your humanity. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot bigger than what you think. It's not just about touching your hair. It's not just about a fucking petting zoo. Okay?
But if
It's
I pick
about
up from
it's
the blank
about
slate,
it's about
you
you
more
breaking those
cultured than
barriers.
me.
there is
It's
a
about
legit
breaking
point
those
in this,
barriers.
right?
Because
humanity is going out
if you didn't
slowly.
grow up around a certain race of people, and you got these blonde haired cats, and then you actually get to touch their hair, they touch your hair,
Bruh.
you know, it's you breaking that barrier, bro.
Yeah, no, that's true. Look, Mark, in the country I got it out. It's like Fiji. Like I never been there, traveled there, but I landed there as a layover, coming from Sydney, Australia, back to Hawaii. We stopped in Fiji, and like picture this. So it was like an hour and a half layover. I go to board the plane, and the person, which all of them pretty much had, picture this, curly hair, big curly hair. Some was straight, some were afro, blonde.
Yeah.
Blonde curly hair, and they
That's
were my
Fiji.
color in they were my color in
that's
skin
Yeah.
with green
Yeah.
with green and blue eyes. I'm like, what the hell? Look, they were staring at me. I was staring at them. I'm like, well, it was crazy. It was crazy to stare down. It was I never seen it before. Fiji, they're like so exotic. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But
and
you
that's
know
the
what,
thing,
Howard?
Howard.
And they
Go
were
ahead,
normal.
go
They
ahead,
speak
Markel.
English. Yeah, they speak English. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what's wild about traveling, Howard, is that you never would have known that. You never would have thought that. In your wildest
crazy.
dreams, you would see someone that looks like that. That's what traveling does. It gives you that experience to see things instead of reading about it or hearing about it and say, oh, this guy just making up shit. No, you actually experienced that.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was,
Thank
I was
you.
dumbfounded.
And something that I try to do, though, Howard, is represent not just myself, but my race when I go to these different countries
that is
in
correct.
the best light as possible. Even though this damn fool may be out there acting a dummy, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to be respectful. I'm going to treat you just like a normal person. Hopefully it gets reciprocated back to me and move on from there. That's all you can do as an individual. You can't make people do what you think they should do. All you can do is control the space that you're in and respect it. That's all you can do.
The place that I come from, in my culture, when you speak, when you open your mouth, it's not you who you represent. It's your father and your grandfather you're representing. So if you say something dummy, that person will not get mad at you, or nobody will treat you wrong. They'll still feed you and they'll respect you, right? But they will always question, would I give my daughter to this guy's family? Nah. That's how it's looked. So in America, that connection is not there. That's what I noticed. It's not a bad or a good thing. It's just a cultural shift, I think.
Yeah, but see what Markel just outlined is an old-fashioned way of thinking. It's an old African American way of thinking. Now, back, when Southern boys were like that, we would probably throw around the N-word, but we would never throw around the N-word in mixed company. These are unwritten rules. Now I'm gonna get real with you. I'm gonna get a little bit real now. So y'all y'all strap in, fast the seatbelts on your goddamn sofa, because I might get a little bit real.
Tell them why you mad, son.
But see, Markel, and see, because he's a Southern boy. You might not tell. You tell I'm a Southern boy. You might not tell from Markel. He's educated. He's well-rounded. He well-traveled. He done lost a little country draw and all that old shit. Okay, I wasn't that fortunate. But what he's talking about how people were raised in a respectable way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you represent your fucking race in the best light possible. We don't talk about that. Black people don't talk about that. But if you have any black men in your life, you growing up in the 70s or 80s, they will snatch your ass up and they tell you need to be this type of way. You need to set that standard so that every other motherfucker that you run into will understand that you're on this higher plane, because we already knew back then that there was a media machine that always put us in a negative light. Always put us in a negative light. And see, when you are a proud African American man, you love your country, you love your race, you love your history, whether it's how tumultuous it is. You know, we're proud to be who we are. We're not coming to other countries to simulate because we're trying to hide who we are. We are who we are. We love it.
Yeah.
And we want to express who we are every chance we get. But at the same time, when we see other people, other African Americans, other people that look like us, not performing at their maximum level, it harms us. I didn't say it hurts us. I didn't say it hurts us. I said it harms us. Because it makes us sad inside. We feel that. So if Pookie get arrested for some stupid shit in America or in the DR, that African American has been putting forth that positive image, it hurts them. And see, that's what a lot of people don't realize about African American men. You know what I mean? We want us all to be on our best behavior, even if we're not in the wrong. You should have handled this a certain motherfucking way, because now your motherfucking ass is in the news, and now you making us all look fucking bad. You see what I'm saying? When Will Smith slapped Chris Rock, that made all black people feel bad.
That's bad, man.
You see what I'm saying?
That was a punk move.
It's a special kind of bird.
That's bad.
So
that's bad.
Markel kind of touched on that.
Look,
it might be subliminal to him. It might be in his frontal cortex. I don't know. But he touched on something that a lot of old brothers have always felt. But now these younger kids, they out here wild than a motherfucker.
My mom,
and it's starting to seem like that has been passed through.
My mom always
this is a legit question, okay? I didn't mean to disrespect anyone, but Markel, and this is a question that I have to deal with right now. I'm Indian, so let me ask this question right up. What is the cheapest possible phone plan in America I should go with?
Cheapest phone plan?
Yeah. I am switching over from a group of the person I want to go to a plan.
I would say T-Mobile. I don't know.
But how much?
T-Mobile has. Because you got they got military discounts with all the
They threw me out of the store when I said military discount. There's no military discount on prepaid. I got to get out of here. I was like, what?
No.
You ain't getting no.
Do you travel?
No, I don't.
Do you travel out? You just stay inside it? Dude, I would either go with like either Cricket, what's the other one? Not T-Mobile, the one that sub one.
Because I barely use data, right? But I still need data for my daughter because
it's unlimited data.
Watch a YouTube video sometimes, right?
It's unlimited data. It's unlimited data. This is the plans. Okay, if you're not a traveler, I would tell you to go prepaid with either Cricket.
I thought about it.
What's the other one under Verizon? They got their own plan like Verizon.
Visible.
Visible wireless. All those are unlimited.
$30 is too high for me.
And you're not tied into any kind of plan. You can leave anytime you want. Unlike T-Mobile and the other ones, the way they get those is they give them a free phone. So they're not stuck on a plan, but they stuck on the plan for the phone.
Yeah, I don't. Like they'll say, I always buy my phone out right away.
Yeah, so I would go prepaid if I were you. Because you're not stuck with anybody.
Much, right? Prepaid, is it $10, $15, $25?
But that I don't. You got to research.
I would like to go with like $10
right now to know. I'm not in the States right now to know that, but I know for me personally, I went prepaid and I went unlimited prepaid. That way, if I want to just leave, I can just leave. I'm not tied to nothing or nobody. Versus T-Mobile, Sprint, Verizon, and all them. They get people because they'll say, I'll give you this free phone.
Oh, yeah, they want to have 2 years contract. 2-3 years
I'll give you this free phone, but you're going to have a 2-year lease. And this plan comes with it. And this plan is $100 and something a month. on top of what you're paying for the phone. It's like hell no.
Hell no.
You understand this, right?
I buy my own
That's crazy.
phone.
And if you pay $30 for that, $70 a month, you gotta understand that investing, compounding in that. How much
Correct.
money you're losing on it.
Correct.
I'm talking to you guys on
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. I don't want a phone. Why would I need a fancy, full-blown, unlimited phone? I don't get it.
Hey.
So,
Some people
But
have
I would say check into the prepaid market, bro. Since you don't go out of town, since you don't leave the country, and see which plan better fits you, because that way you're not stuck with anybody. You can just leave, not pay, and just move on to somebody else.
But for the prepaid, Mr. B said that military discount. No, that
No, ain't
person
no- ain't
looked
no
at me as if I
military
used the
discount
bad word in
prepaid.
front of me.
I didn't know about. I don't know about prepaid. I don't have prepaid, so I don't know anything about that. But
That person's
I
like,
know one
get out of
thing.
here.
I know one thing. I don't want to be stuck like Chuck. I don't want to be. I buy my own phone. I think, no, I don't want to be stuck like Chuck. If I want to move, I want to move on. I want to move on.
Okay, so prepaid is good, right? So that's all I wanted to ask, guys. I didn't.
And
mean
I
to
would say
jump
if you're
in.
gonna buy a phone, buy direct from the manufacturer. Don't even buy them from them
Oh yeah,
damn.
I always do that. Me and my wife,
yeah.
we don't go with
Get
this
unlocked, buy directly from the manufacturer, from the original,
yeah.
whether it's Apple, Sam, whoever. Buy directly from them. Don't even buy from those companies.
My phones last me 5 to 6 years. I'm in the IT, but I don't change phones that often. I don't know. I feel like it's not so good to change phones
It isn't.
that quickly.
I mean, I was only doing it for the channel, but I'm not doing that no more, dude. I still got the same one, wherever it is, from 2 years ago. No, that's a waste of money. Do you change cars every year? Do you buy a new TV every
I can't
year?
afford to.
Do you buy a new TV every year? Do you buy a new refrigerator every year? No, you don't. So why are you buying a new phone?
What
When you
shook
think
me?
about it, bro, when you think about it, I got a $1,800 phone I just bought 2 years ago, right? I'm going to take this perfectly fine phone and trade it in for another phone for $1,500 that I got to now pay on after I just paid this one off.
Yes.
That's
I can't
U.S.
live with
marketing, man. That's what I wanted to get away from. That is marketing from the U.S. They hype it up, make you want it, and now you making another payment on something when the one that you had was perfectly fine. You're not doing anything different with it. Not one damn thing.
I've never liked it when I have to pay somebody something for no reason. I don't know. Doesn't feel right to me.
Right,
Bro,
I got a Google Pixel phone.
The key to retirement, for
Google
those out there
Pixel is
looking at retirement, the key to retirement, debt free. Don't come in with a whole lot of debt.
Yeah,
Debt free.
I don't feel like it. But mortgage is itself is a cost, but I feel like mortgage is kind of like towards end up having a house, but spending
Yeah,
money.
I wouldn't classify mortgages as debt because you're paying yourself every month as well.
That's the only thing I classify as something that is
a house appreciates, a car depreciates.
Yes. Yes, thank you. Very well said.
But anyway,
I
prepaid,
tell
no
you,
military
Markel,
discount,
man.
so I'll talk to them again politely or in a different store. I'll go to a different store. Let me try that one.
What up, Love and Freedom?
Same old.
I like that background you got there.
Appreciate you.
Are you still
can
driving?
read
Are you
Hollywood
still
right
in passenger
now.
seat or what?
No, I'm at the house now. I just pulled up.
You looking like a YouTube emoji right now with that background.
Oh, that's a good one. Blank Slate, good comeback. Good comeback. You paying me back from that comment earlier, huh?
Yeah, I've been waiting for your ass to come in.
Hey, he said Straight Talk is another one, Warrior, you can look at. Straight Talk Wireless.
Oh, Straight
You
Talk.
better off going with Cricket than Straight Talk.
Straight Talk. Let me see.
You better off going with Cricket.
Let's see.
No, I've never.
Not my first time. I've been there 8 times. Can I purchase a SIM card that will work on my iPhone? All SIM cards here work on your iPhone. Doesn't matter which one you get. Now, that's a great point. So I just got, well, I'm gonna tell you like this, Blank Slate. I got both services, Tigo and Claro. Because
I'm a Claro.
It's weird here. You can be in one area, the phone has full signals. You go to another side, it ain't working at all. So I just get one of both. When one down, okay, fuck it. I got the other one. I'm good over here now.
Yeah, I've been with Claro the whole time, man, and I haven't had a problem.
Yeah, I've been with them for 5 years. There's certain areas you go in here, it won't even work. Like when I went to San Rafael, nothing, not a signal. I thought they cut my shit off till we left, and then it came back. I said, "Damn, it didn't even work."
I'll tell you. I'll give you. I see Tigo advertisement when I go to these small towns and stuff. I see Tigo a lot more often.
Well, that's the one a lot of locals go to because they're cheaper. I got the same exact plan with both. One is 30,000 pesos cheaper than the other one for the exact same thing.
Oh, okay. That ain't bad.
Tigo is cheaper. Claro is 30,000 pesos more.
Okay,
I pay 40,000. I pay 40,000 a month.
Oh no, my plan a lot higher than that.
But see, you know, I'm good with mine, but I still got my American phone too. You know
I still got my American phone. I still got Google Five, but I pay close to 300,000 a month.
Oh no! See, this the little motherfucker I got right here. That's all I need, bro.
Oh no! See, I got
because all I'm doing is WhatsApping.
See, I got Tigo on this one,
baby. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, I got Tigo on this one. Total unlimited. I can call the States. I can be roaming. I can do whatever. If I fly to Miami, it's the same charge. Same with Tigo. I take Tigo. I go to wherever. Don't make a fuck. I can make phone calls from anywhere. I can receive phone calls from anywhere. And that was the thing. When you still got kids at home and they calling, you want to be able to take them calls so they can call me on either one at any time.
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta look like Max Headroom in your damn headshot.
Hey, let me let you in on a secret for those in the area or that deal with Mexico and they use AT&T in Mexico. AT&T in Mexico is actually the same AT&T in the States with less charges. I have AT&T Mexico on my Mexico phone and AT&T in the States.
Good.
That AT&T Mexico phone, I load that accordingly how much data I want. If I put $5, $6 on my AT&T, it lasts me the whole month. Mexico phone versus a $200 phone service AT&T in the States.
Yeah.
So just get your AT&T SIM card from Mexico and put it in your damn AT&T phone or a phone that you have unlocked at a cheaper rate. Put $10, $15 on your phone and you rolling. You rolling.
That's what's up.
International charges though?
No, no extra charges. International, everything, man.
Most of the time, Blake State, they're like Canada, US, and Mexico. They're like covered in majority of the
but let me tell you, Love and Freedom. You have to put that SIM card in there because I'm with AT&T too. And when I went to Mexico, when I went to TJ, because I bought my phone in San Diego. And I got the plan in San Diego. So when I flew back to Mexico, them motherfuckers had me roaming.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, you take your AT&T SIM card from Mexico and put it in your phone. It's not gonna affect because they bouncing off the same tower. They're using the same network, so it's not gonna affect you.
Yeah, and that's I think that's the hell
Howard.
Howard got me laughing.
Howard still stuck on one. You must be doing. Howard must be doing that TikTok shit to see if you can laugh and shit.
No. Hey, Freedom making me laugh. Love Freedom is the star and TikTok star, man. Yeah, it's all Love Freedom. It's just Slate funny as way he talk, man. Blake Slate.
Blake Slate don't get it.
He's like he's funny as hell, man. He's like,
hey Howard. Don't think I'm taking it personal, bro. Because trust me, motherfuckers have been fucking with me by the way I talk my whole life. You're not the first one. You are not.
It ain't gonna be the last one.
And I'm gonna tell you, I spent 24 years in the Navy. Trust me, I've got a lot of shit about what I talk.
Hey, just to let you in on something, Blake, not to say like you brought it up, I didn't. I said this the other day to Markel. I said, you know who would do good to have them a good ass TikTok or YouTube page with funny shit? Blank Slave. That's all he got to do is show up on that motherfucker. Everybody gonna laugh.
Hey, you know what? You know what? Don't love freedom. The thing is about you and Markel, you guys are internet savvy and all that stuff. Man, I don't be fucking with that shit, man. I don't. I swear to you, I don't.
Hey, also I got to beg to differ on that straight talk still. When I was on the road running my transport business, I bounced around with every phone company it was until I went to Walmart and got straight talk. And I call it straight talking, baby, because everywhere I went, that motherfucker worked.
Nice.
I ain't gonna lie.
I looked at it. I looked at the plans.
Who tower are they using? What tower are they on?
They bounce off everybody tower.
They're probably Verizon's.
Everybody. No, Verizon ain't worth a damn some places, trust me.
Yeah, Verizon ain't got them people ain't behind you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you straight talk, my cousin had T Maybe. I call him T Maybe too. I got T Maybe too. Maybe that motherfucker work, maybe it don't. I had straight talk. I went to Mississippi. My cousin come out of Atlanta. He was talking on T Maybe, couldn't get a signal. Had to go buy my throwaway phone. I pulled that straight talk out. I was straight talking, baby. I was like, you need to use the phone? Yeah.
Well, you can't think about it. Shit. Walmart is there. Walmart, that's the biggest contributor in Mississippi. Yeah. It don't matter where you at. You gonna find the Walmart.
Well, shit, if Walmart put a tower in every store they got here, you always got a signal.
Oh yeah, straight talk. That's why they sell them at Walmart. Straight talk. That's what I'm saying. Everywhere you go, you straight talking with straight talk. Straight talking.
Hey, so hey, Slate, you said earlier about the bunny. I'm saying, I'm trying to get one of those hoodies, man. But I ain't gonna get one until go back to the States. I'm at DR now. I'll be going back to the States real soon to get one.
But you know what though, bro? Howard, everywhere you go, they got them. They got a store.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Just like my,
they got a store.
Just go to Florida.
The only reason I ain't got them, I don't wear them every day, and I ain't got a bunch of them because they can't find. They don't always have them in my size.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
I go into the store. I say, y'all got fat motherfucker sizes or not? Because they don't need to be looking at all this nice shit. And you ain't got them my size.
Let me say this. Let me make sure I say this right for people that's traveling. For those of you that's traveling, do not try to travel to these countries with prepaid service. That shit don't work. Don't come with Cricket.
You read that fine
don't
print.
come with Straight Talk. Don't come with Boost Mobile. None of that shit works. None of it works. Okay? Now, if you get to the airport, most of these airports you go to, whether it's the DR, Brazil, Mexico, they got prepaid cards in these airports you can purchase when you get off the plane. So do not take your ass into the city and you start talking about, well, my Cricket don't work. Cricket ain't gonna work in that motherfucker. It's not gonna work. Cricket ain't gonna work. Boost Mobile not gonna work.
You ain't get no satellite phone, you ass out.
But see, Markel, that's why I got this little cheap Colombian phone, because every time I travel, when I get to the airport, I see that SIM card. It's always a fine bitch at the SIM card counter too.
Yeah, that's true though.
Always a fine bitch.
That is true.
Get you a SIM card and change that bitch out.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah, do not come to these countries not prepared.
Podcast, what's going on?
And you can't call and nobody know your ass has arrived because you got Cricket. That shit don't work here.
No.
Hey, I forgot to ask. He's on the phone.
You'll be hearing Crickets.
How's his daughter doing right now? Is she okay?
Who?
His daughter? He's on the phone right now. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll ask him when he gets off the phone.
Yeah.
I don't know who put this in, but this is
I did that, Michael. Thank you for putting this. This is where I found the $10 prepaid.
Oh, that's that T Maybe.
Yeah, $10? $10 a month.
What all you
I'm
get?
Indian. I find deals. Trust me.
What all did you get for $10 with this?
You get $10. You get $10 worth of motherfucking phone. That's what you get.
Hey, with $10 you get 1,000 minutes domestic talk, 1,000 domestic text, and 1 gigabyte of domestic data.
That's it. That's all I want.
That's all I want. You got the 10 piece.
Man, that's good with me for probably about 10 minutes. That
Dang.
fucking gig is gone. That ain't no good anymore.
Here's the thing, though.
Damn.
Remote work, man.
$35 get you 12 gigs.
Damn. Okay.
Which one? Which one? Say that again.
$35 get you 12 gigabytes.
$25 is too much. Nah, I'm Indian, man. I gotta carry my reputation over here.
Damn.
That's way too much. Nah.
You must only take one phone call a month. Shit.
Less than that. See, my office provides me a phone, so I don't have to worry about the work phone, right? I don't care.
Yeah, burn that
Personally,
shit up.
it's
then.
all internet. Yeah.
Kind of separate. Yeah, I mean, your work and personal gotta be separate, though, bro. Come on, man.
Personally, almost all the calls come on the WhatsApp app. For that, I have Wi-Fi, so
yeah,
I just need to keep the number alive. That's it.
Well, I would carry in Mexico. I have this old cheap phone. It has two dual SIMs. I keep one American SIM in it, and I keep a Mexican SIM in it.
I don't know why they don't make it in America. Why don't we have dual SIMs phones in the US? Like,
They
why don't
lose
we have
money.
an Apple?
They do, but you have to do it in eSIM. Only certain phones have it, but you can do it with eSIM.
Oh.
So you can
iPhones
have
don't
an
have dual
actual
SIMs?
SIM card in the phone, and you can have an electronic SIM card in the phone.
Oh.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's only on certain
iPhone has
phones,
that?
though. It's only on certain phones.
Yeah.
Not every phone can do it.
Now let me let you in on another secret. Now, once you got your phone, you want an extra number. You want a internet number. Go and download Text Now. You can have a separate number, and that phone number will ring on your phone.
Oh,
yeah.
Text Now.
And you can do the same thing with WhatsApp. You can have a regular WhatsApp number,
But
and you can have a
Markel, you
business
mentioned.
WhatsApp
I
number.
remember you mentioned about Google Fi. How's it?
Google Fi, I wouldn't use it in the States because the plans is too high in the States. Google Fi is good for travel.
Okay.
Google Fi is great for travel because it's just like you in the States when you travel with data service and talking text. But inside the States, no, hell no. The plan's too high. There's too many other plans that are much better that you can get in the States than Google Fi. But if you're going to travel, yeah, I would tell you Google Fi.
Yeah, man, I don't think I'm going to be traveling for a couple of years. I still need to do my 5 years. Oh, Markel, can you make a video? This is my request to you, okay? This is personal request. Can you make a video on federal employees' disability? Like, that's topic that I don't have any information on.
Federal employees and disabilities.
Yes.
Okay.
That's something that there is no information. If there is, I'm not able to find, and I'm able to find it, but it's like not so much.
Okay.
That's something. So
I'll look into that.
How does a veteran benefit from the being a disabled veteran status in the federal government, and how does it actually works towards my benefit? I'm not trying to like find something that is a loophole. I'm trying to find something where I can actually set the ground that this is the level at which I need to work instead of working like freaking 100 hours a day. 2 weeks. I can officially say that. Hey man,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying now.
Because I think I don't look like a veteran, so people don't conceive me in my office. They all think that is an Indian dude is like IT customer support, right?
Right.
Like, come on. I cannot function at that speed, so that's the problem.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Hey, Markel, have you ever tried? I be wearing the damn AFOs all day, so I had to come in and take them off and put on my ankle support.
Ankle brace.
Boot.
Yeah.
Man, my damn ankle had swole. I couldn't even get my damn AFO.
You know why, dude? Because if you put those on too tight, if you put that string on and you wrap it around the top and the bottom too tight, you can't get circulation. It's gonna cause your ankles to swell up.
But it was swollen because I fucked around and stepped on a damn pebble or rock or something and twisted my ankle the other day. That motherfucker was swollen and big. I couldn't get my AFO on.
So you put on those braces right there. I got those. I got them. Trust me, I know. You got to take that motherfucker and wrap it around and wrap it around your ankle a couple times, wrap around the bottom of your foot a couple times. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, boy.
Hey,
they're lifesaver now.
It's like
they're lifesaver.
It's like
it's best to get a dual SIM phone in Colombia if you travel there often. Yeah, I mean that's basically up to you. You can do it with one SIM, but you know it's easier. It's more convenient if you have a dual SIM. That way you can just leave your American SIM in the phone, and you can have both. Or
I got a dual SIM. Yeah,
or
or
you can do what we said earlier.
Yeah.
If you're in the States, which is get the eSIM and then just leave your card slot open to whatever country you're going to. You can get that SIM card.
Yeah, and then iPhones. They works on iPhones as well. Hey, Slate. Hey, Bert Slate. I got a ticket to Curacao, man. I like a budget ticket to Curacao. So Curacao was cool. I don't know how was it, Curacao?
Hey man, I put on about 7 pounds fucking with them folk out there.
Yeah, bro. Okay. Well, I mean, food or alcohol or both? Food, alcohol or both?
Food, man.
Okay,
It's
food,
just some
food.
good. It's some.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's some good it's some good food out there, man.
Okay.
You know, it's because it's I don't know how much you know about Curacao. It's it's a Dutch island, but it's a black country. It's a black country.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, I don't know how tall you are, bro.
6'2".
But in that motherfucker, man, I felt like a midget.
Yeah, they
them
tall.
Dutch
Yeah,
motherfuckers are tall, and them black
tall.
folk are tall. Them some tall motherfuckers out there.
Okay, that's cool.
I was trying to holler at bitch. All I'm seeing is the bottom of their titties.
No.
There's some tall motherfuckers out there, and I ain't no short motherfucker there.
You like say about 6 feet? About 6 feet? You like
Bottom titties. What the hell?
Yeah. So
Every time I look up, all I see is areolas.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, you wow.
There's some tall motherfuckers out there.
Hey, I'll be back, man. I gotta get my wife to take my braces off, man. That motherfucker, I can get my fat ass down here. I'll be back.
Hey guys, I wanted to say I hope your daughter feels well. I'll be praying for her, and I'll pray for all of you guys. All right, I'll see you guys, man. I gotta drop off. Take care. Good night, guys. Nice talking to you, man. As usual, awesome. Stay cool.
See you on the next one.
Yes, sir.
See you on the next one, bro.
Bye.
Oh.
Yeah, next one I probably won't be because I be in the poor state of Mississippi.
Oh, you know what? Thanks for reminding me. So I'm going on a vacation this upcoming week. So I'm going to take one of my phones. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work where I'm going. So hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, I'll leave a message and let y'all know if it does or not. Hopefully it does. But I'm going on another trip, Blank Slate. I'm going to show you another area. See if you like it or not.
Oh, you'll know if I like it, because if I like it, I'm going. If I don't like it, I won't say shit.
Just link on, Markel. I'll take over the live. Just link on. Shit,
I'm gonna tell you, when you showed me that looks on the chart, I already knew. I was like, yeah, let me go on look on the TripAdvisor and see how much this shit gonna cost me, because I know I'm going to that mother.
Yeah, and being on the water, that's scary. Being on the water plus the Guadalupe. The Guadalupe is beautiful. That's one of the most beautiful spots I've been, I think, probably in my life. Guadalupe. Been on the rock.
But you know what? But you know what? Though, how
that's crazy.
I did not expect motherfucking to be riding around in tuk-tuks around there either.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, it's a small city, I'm sure. Like, yeah. So, and I mean, it's cheaper. Those are pretty much bikes with like little motors with the the shuttle and the little.
Yeah, it's cheap little tuk-tuk, but I just that's just one of the things that kind of.
Hey, but
tuk-tuk like this motherfucker.
Yeah, hey, look, I swear, I was in Bangkok, man, for 6 months. Those drivers are more smarter, I feel, and more knowledgeable than normal taxi drivers in Bangkok. Tuk-tuk drivers. I tell them somewhere, they go straight to it. The taxi drivers, I actually show them what it is. They're like, they lost. The tuk-tuk drivers in Bangkok or Thailand.
Man, them motherfuckers tuk-tuk motherfuckers, man. I tell a motherfucker tuk-tuk driver take me somewhere. That motherfucker he dropped me off at 3 or 4 suit designer places first. I say, look, motherfucker, I'm not trying to support your motherfucking ass. I'm trying to get to point A to point B.
That's the thing, Howard.
We stop you off at the. You don't have to buy anything. Just look.
Howard, that's that scam that they run, dude, from the airport.
Yeah,
those guys.
From the airport.
Look, I've been here a little more than 5 years. I know where a lot of things are. These guys live here their whole life. You trying to tell me you don't know where this is? Get the hell out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Get the hell out of here.
That's crazy.
I seen guys get robbed like that. Yeah. They drop them off at them stores. They go inside there and then take all your money.
Yeah, that's bad too. Trying to scam on tourists, man. Like anyone, And it's always drivers. Like in Jamaica, anywhere I've been, any country I've been to, the most crooked people are the drivers. They try to be, what I'm saying, because I feel like, oh no, they crooked a lot in Alaska too. I was in Alaska one time. I got scammed.
Well, they know you don't know how.
Got you.
They know you don't know. That's the thing. They know you don't.
Man.
Look, when you come there and say, look,
Yeah.
and people make this mistake where I don't know where it is, but hopefully you can find it. You fucked up because I'm gonna take your ass. I'm gonna just drive you around in a circle.
But you go to any city, you go to.
I pull up that Waze on their ass.
Yeah, I told them all the time.
Yeah.
Google Maps, pull up something.
I pull up that
Get an
Waze
idea
on
where
their
you're
ass.
going.
You know what their number one scheme is? Just like in Seattle, Washington, a lot of Africans got taxis in Seattle, Washington area. And first thing they say when they pick up the airport, they ask you, hey, your first time here? Where you from? You from here?
Oh yeah.
I tell them, yeah, I'm from here. I'm going back home. But I need to make a stop before I get home. And they be like, oh, you know, they're trying to pick you to see if you're from there, if you know the area.
Well,
trust me.
First thing
any city, large city, you go to any large city, if you start walking down the street, because I'm from the Philadelphia area, just go around there, start looking around, looking around.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got one here. We got one here. We got one here. Yeah, we got one here. We got one here. If that's all you gotta do, if you start looking around and like you don't know where you at, nah, they got you. But what you do is just sit there and act like
in Vegas. The guy took me he thought I knew. Man, I've been there 50 times to the same place.
Yeah.
That's my client.
Yeah.
I jumped in. I was busy. I was trying to do something in my book right quick, and I wasn't paying attention to him. He driving, like, damn, we ain't here yet. I kept looking. Then I looked up. I said, oh hell no. So I started my damn Google thing. My checking with their Uber. So I'm checking it with the route they told me to go and how much it's gonna cost. So all right, I saved. I screenshot it. By the time he get there, he want to charge an extra, probably about another $60, $70.
Man,
I said, hey,
oh my God.
I said, you know what you getting? You getting this $37 that it costs. And he was like, huh?
Oh yeah.
Here you go. Thank you. I jumped that motherfucker. I did a review on his ass, and Uber them sent me an apology and shit. They said he was out of route. He wasn't supposed to go out of route.
Yeah. And so look, also this is real common here in DR, and I did it. I've been witnessing here in the DR every time. And in Colombia one time, actually going to LPO, when I actually went to Guadalupe, Markel, this is what happened, all right? I booked the Uber from the hostel, the main hotel that was in, the Dan Cardin, okay? Dan Cardin in Medellin right there, to Guadalupe. So boom, I book it, and the guy he texts me like, hey, okay, we booked it, but I can go a little cheaper if you want to just cancel this and pay me cash. That's all. This is a common thing, guys. Colombia, I'm like, man, what?
Yo, guys,
And in
see
the
you
DR.
later.
It's like DR too. Yes.
All right, Mr. B.
Sound like a setup.
All right.
Yeah, I don't do that, bro, because at least when you on the app, they know exactly where your ass at. Where that driver is, where you supposed to be.
Oh, yeah.
When you take them off and you just give them cash, now you at their mercy because hey, they off the clock.
Yeah.
They don't know where you
time.
are. He could say I didn't take him nowhere.
Yeah, see, when I went to Guadalupe, I hired a limo van, and it cost a little bit extra, but we rode up in luxury. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. The black. You went in the black.
Yeah, the bullet. They call it the bullet.
Yeah, that's that black. Did y'all see that one that a couple weeks ago or a month? This young black dude picked up this white girl. She canceled her Uber. She come from a party. And she wasn't paying attention. She canceled it. They canceled it for her, but he had been sitting over in the cut watching her for like 15 minutes. So he knew she was waiting on an Uber. He wasn't even an Uber. The black dude, the brother whipped up in, and she just got in the back of the car. Wow. She didn't even ask no question. You know how Uber said, they ask you, Michael? Yeah, you tell them, yeah, because to make sure they get the right person. And that's also to make sure the Uber driver. Right. Well, she just jumped in the back, caught and asked nothing. He took her ass off, raped and killed her ass.
Yeah,
bro, in the DR, especially in Santo Domingo, you call an Uber, and these guys know when you standing there waiting on a taxi or Uber or something, they'll just pull up, just like they do Uber, and people will just get in. I'm like, hell no. What's my name? They don't know my name. ¿Qué es mi nombre? Okay, you're not my Uber driver. Vamos.
Yeah, vente cabrón.
Vámonos.
Vente.
That's crazy, man. That's insane.
That's how they do it. You got to be careful with that shit, man.
Several drivers in Jamaica during the pandemic told us to take a pic next time at Montego Bay sign. Cops immediately pulled up and said, "I'm assuming you're American." In the end, we had to pay. Yeah.
Damn.
That's how they get for it. Look, you can learn all this from experience, bro. That's the only way you're gonna learn it from experience. Because I've been burned many times. I burned the first time I went to the DR. The motherfuckers wanted to charge me $50 to go from the airport to down to the Conde.
Man,
I didn't know the difference. Man, that ain't but shit. 20 minutes.
Damn.
In the regular rate, if you call Uber, the shit ain't but $10.
Yeah, exactly. But
$7 to $10, something like that.
And they do your ass like that in Panama City too.
They seen you coming.
Yeah, if you go into Boca Chica, the shit like $3. They want to charge you $40.
They say, got him, coach.
Damn. Yeah. They ain't even allowed in Mexico. You can not Mexico, San Luis, but Mexico City got Uber and shit. But Mexico, shit, you gonna pay $1, $2, about $3 if you go about.
You're gonna be riding with the cartel. You got a pack in the trunk.
You know what the catch is? You know why it's so cheap? Because they pick up about 7 more people in that motherfucker.
I don't do that.
You hit it. You hit them correct spot. Jamaica. Look, Markel. Jamaica is known for that. People has been sitting on my lap, but it go too loud. But it's so tight, the door barely can close. I'm like, bro,
hell no.
You ain't got no grown man sitting in your lap, do you?
You got grown man sitting in his lap.
Bro, I remember in the DR.
A grown woman,
in the DR.
Well, I can see that. I ain't mad at you for that.
Bro, in the DR, those public cars, you gonna have everybody sitting in your ass and in your face. It don't matter. Anybody been to the DR and seen them public cars? Them motherfuckers is packed in there. You talking about literally like cattle? That's cattle right there.
Man.
Oh, I ain't getting in that shit.
Like Jamaica route taxis, like those lights plate with the red plates, Jamaican taxis, the red plates, the route taxis. It's crazy. It's like, yeah, man, shut the door, man. I'm like, what?
You can't shut the motherfucker.
I can't. Bro, I'm like 6'2", 250. Like, bro, man, I got somebody on my lap, and it's like 5 minute little cars, man. Like, Columbia get them little taxis too. Columbia got them little taxis too, bro. Columbia little old taxis.
You just gotta tell them, hey, Howard, you gotta tell them blood clot, man. Blood clot.
Yeah, man. Blood clot, man. Blood clot, man.
Blood clot, man.
Hey, I don't know how they do it, man. But you know what? I shouldn't say I don't know how to do it because when you grow up that way and you're accustomed to it, it's nothing to them.
Yeah, it's
nothing to them to get in these. Bro, it's so cheap to get in those public cars, and they're accustomed to it, love and freedom. You see them on the back of a motorcycle.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, how is this woman putting on a motorcycle, sitting sideways with a dress on, putting on motorcycle as the motorcycle hauling ass down the road?
Bro,
I'm good.
Markel, hit it. Porta DR. Porta Potter with a baby. They hold babies with a.
You the man with forward.
I swear, it's crazy.
Bro, I'm telling you here,
like 4-5. It's crazy.
Bro, you see them here. They got no helmets on. They on a motorcycle or they on a scooter.
In there.
They got a small baby in a what do you call it?
And I can't
cradle. What do you call it? Baby carriage. Little basket
on the car.
in the
On the
center.
scooter.
If you could just pull it off, then the whole
She
thing.
holding ass.
Pull the whole
Never thought twice about it. I'm sitting there going, they saw that shit in the States. Your ass wouldn't have no child. You be in jail.
Take
CPS and everything.
He been under the jail. He been fined, baby taken, and placed under the jail.
It's a different world. Here's slit still. Real talk, man. It's a different world.
That ain't no damn banana.
Man, I've been in an area
y'all crazy.
in Bejo, okay? I went to this house party in Bejo. Now in the States, you know, any stairs you going down, they got guardrails, right?
Mm-hmm.
The power line is not gonna be right next to your head. Bullshit. In Bejo, where I was, bro, walking down these stairs, there ain't no guardrail. There's a hot electrical line this close to your face as you walking down. And I'm going, bro, how is it just safe? And it's like houses stacked on top of houses as you go. But they're only paying $50 a month for rent.
Come out. Oh, it's one loop.
And Markel, what based on your story, your
Oh, it
story
ain't one long stream.
Yeah.
on YouTube,
Oh,
when like the shit collapsed, the whole shit.
See if you could just pull it off there.
Yeah, that was Bejo.
Man, come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that still. That was that was rain. There was a real bad rain here. It was flooding. It was raining so bad, man, it collapsed the entire apartment complex.
Damn, was it slid off the hill or something?
No, it was sitting in the city. All that rain, man, from the top collapsed the roof. The whole shit just bloosh.
Damn.
That shit was crazy, man. And then the water was hot over what, 8 feet, some shit. That shit was tall, man.
Oh yeah,
5, 6 feet.
So that's a lot of
crazy, man.
water.
Hey, Little Freedom, and also Mississippi has a lot of flooding right now, man. It's like a
It was flooding.
warning. Yeah, Mississippi is going crazy and shit, man.
Yeah, Jackson.
Yup. Hell, Yuma, it rained for 5 minutes and flooded Yuma. Shit, you know.
I mean, because it's so goddamn dry.
What? 5 minutes?
Yeah, because it's so dry.
man.
I mean,
Yuma,
rain they don't got the last 3 years.
dude. Sometimes when it rains a lot in Phoenix, that shit look like lakes when you going through those tunnels. Like, no, you know better than go through them tunnels.
Yeah,
but
I'm
you
not
still
going
got
through
the
that
dummies
shit.
that try it.
Yep, it's crazy, man. It's raining everywhere right now.
You
You know what?
man.
You know what's been getting me lately, man? All these crazy ass people out here messing with the wild animals, bears and shit, and snakes and alligators eat motherfuckers. Damn people, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I just saw a video. I don't know where it was, but I saw they got a picture of an alligator carrying the body, water, carrying the body.
Yeah.
Where the hell was that at?
He grabbed that damn woman. She was at the edge of the pond. He grabbed that and took up in the lake.
No, this was a dude. He was swimming in the area. He wasn't supposed to be swimming in.
Yeah, this is a guy.
The alligator.
Oh, that was the guy, the triathlon guy, and he bit him in the head.
No, he had this motherfucker by the shoulder.
No. He got this guy by the shoulder.
By the shoulder, the whole body. He dead to the motherfucker.
He dead.
Oh yeah, I seen that
He
one too.
underwater the entire time, and the alligator just swimming off with him. I said, God damn.
Yeah, I seen that one too.
Hey, we gonna feed on this. We gonna have us a good time tonight.
There's another one where the alligator was guarding the lady's body at the park and wouldn't let them get to her. He was saving that motherfucker for later. He wouldn't let them get to her.
That's crazy as hell, man.
Yeah, I see that. Like, man, what the man? He was just. That alligator had that motherfucker by his shoulder just like he was a floaty.
Yeah, and in Florida right now, they trying to get the pythons.
He wasn't in no rush.
Taking over in Florida. The pythons, they got a people hunting pythons right now in Florida. They taking over.
Yeah, because
you know what though? They should have been trying to get rid of them motherfucking pythons. They know how big them motherfuckers are. They know how motherfucking much they multiply. Them dogs come up missing all day long fucking with them pythons.
Well, you know what? Actually, if they laid 50 to 100 eggs every time, each one of them, when that flood came and opened up that exhibition and all them pythons got free years ago, they never went to get them.
That's crazy.
Yeah, now
they going to get the motherfuckers now.
Yeah, too late now.
I ain't fucking with no wild animals, man. If they ain't fucking with me, I'm not fucking with them.
That's
they didn't invite me. They didn't invite me to their house, and I'm not going alone.
They talking about when a bear, you run into a bear, stand big as you don't run and ball or play dead. Man, shit.
No, you play dead if you want to. That motherfucker gonna play with you like a goddamn.
Yes, sir. Like a cat. You got a cat doing it.
Yeah. Because you know what? Biscuits and gravy play dead too. And I ain't shit.
Hey, that motherfucker, bears like to play with these fools.
Yeah.
Why are you out there anyway with some bears at? That's what I understand.
That's what I was gonna say. I don't understand.
How does that dude out there with the alligator? What the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to be out there. He was in a no swim area. He said, "Fuck it." Oh, that sign don't apply to me. A bison yesterday just got another lady. A bison buffalo just got another lady the other day. Yeah, you getting out her motherfucking car. Like that's a fucking
bison.
Man, they tell him to stay more than 25 feet. Oh, he's so cute. That motherfucker looked up and said, "Ram."
I was about to say, Little Freedom, ain't no bison finna sneak up on you.
Yeah, no, they got out the car.
What?
She got out the car. And the bison said, "Y'all come look at this.
That's crazy, bro.
Y'all come look at this.
Damn,
Put me in, coach.
Yeah,
No,
put me in the game, coach."
this is social media. This is people trying to get as close as they can with social
Yeah.
media, TikTok,
Yep.
Instagram, trying to get famous.
You're
They-
right.
Now we
He didn't take heed from that black reporter that was in Yellowstone when he seen them bisons coming. That motherfucker said, "Nope."
Yeah.
Nope. Hey, got in the car and left.
Rammed
Cameraman full film.
yesterday.
But
That
Another
motherfucker said,
bison.
"Nope."
He rammed
But
the
you know what?
motherfucking car
But you
yesterday.
know what? Still, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I love it. I love seeing them motherfucker eat up.
Me too,
I ain't
dumb.
gonna lie. I love it.
They dumb, man. Ain't no
They
fucking
never
way.
be anything. What do you say,
it's
Blake?
stupid
Say
as
they're
hell,
never
man.
gonna be an asset to society.
Bro,
Yeah,
it's stupid as hell, man.
You want a motherfucking adventure so bad you want to fuck with a bison?
You talking about old boy right
Oh
now?
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Watch him say nope. Nope.
Hey, Markel. You got Markel.
Hell no, I ain't messing with them bisons.
Man,
Hey, Markel, you see the one with
Hey,
the old,
he got
brother,
he got the fuck
brother,
on. Like, nope.
and a bug or something flying this motherfucking face. He's like, you got this country ass.
Oh,
place."
that was in
Oh, yeah.
Augusta.
Oh yeah.
That was in Augusta.
Now that one is
Yeah,
fucking
I
funny.
saw that there too.
That was fucking
Man.
funny.
Was
That
that
was
on
Augusta.
YouTube?
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
that on
that was in
YouTube?
Augusta.
Was
Yeah,
that on
It was on
YouTube?
YouTube.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, what the
That was in it was in Augusta.
I think a bug flew in his mouth or some
He
shit.
said,
That
"Baby,
man
get out this country,
like
motherfucker."
grab
Fuck
this
out
shit,
of
let
here.
me get the fuck out of this country ass place.
Oh, yeah, in Augusta country, the motherfucker, home of James
Oh
Brown.
yeah.
Hey,
You got that
man,
right.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
Yeah,
cause
bug.
a bug flew in that mouth. He said, "Cause he talked real proper."
Yeah.
Hey, all that shit went away.
He was talking all white. He was
Kind of like that
talking all
preacher when he got
white,
robbed. Yo, 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 yo.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Oh,
That's him
bro.
right there. Oh yeah, hold on.
I got your motherfucker hollering all in my eyes. I can't see shit.
That nigga said,
That's the realest video on YouTube right there, bro. That motherfucker,
I can't really hear it.
"Man, where?" Ain't it? It's low.
Flying in my mouth and shit.
Shit flying in my mouth.
Hollering all in my eyes. I can't breathe in this mother. Man, get the fuck out this country, motherfucker.
Man, they crazy as fuck, man. Fuck all that. I ain't going out there in that shit. They can have that shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Augusta's hey. Anybody been in Augusta? Like I said, my house was Augusta.
I've been
I
there.
know exactly what he mean because it was summertime. It was hot. Humid. Them motherfucking mosquitoes, man. Them motherfuckers gnats.
hey, still. The first time I seen that video, man, I wore a diaper for 2 days. I was scared. That motherfucker had me pissing myself, man. That shit was so funny.
Hey, cause
They
if
wore a diaper for 2 days.
hey, you hear his voice, though, you would think it was a white dude when he was trying to get a report.
Yeah.
He
Because
got
it was
real.
on it was a kid had got murdered, a high school kid that got shot, and that's what he was reporting about. But then a motherfucking mosquito or something flew in his mouth. All bets was off.
That motherfucker, hey, say he went from Walter Cronkite to Al Roker real quick.
Hey, that motherfucker went from Walter Cronkite to Junebug.
Oh man, bro, I'm gonna tell you, it's two videos on YouTube that just had me rolling with brothers. It's that one and that one with that lizard jumped on that brother. I don't know if you ever seen that lizard
I
jumped
saw
on
that
that
one.
brother. That motherfucker went in the shop.
Hey, that
Them
one
two,
right there.
them
That
two
news reporter
videos, man. I watched that shit, man. That shit just drive me
That
crazy.
shit was hilarious. That nigga said, "Motherfuckers, bugs flying all in my mouth.
But that's
Pollen
what I'm
lines, I
get, man.
can't see shit. Man, let's get
All
the
this
fuck out this
shit.
country, motherfucker."
All these animal tracks and all that shit, man, you know what color it is. You ain't seeing no black folks out there in that bullshit, man.
Which one you talking about, Blake? You're not talking about that one, right?
No, I ain't talking about that one. He's a news reporter. You know how the local news bring on like the local zoo guy, and he bring all
yeah.
his animals and shit. And that motherfucking lizard jumped on his blazer. That motherfucker lost his shit. Bro, I'm gonna tell you, that motherfucker had me laughing so bad,
Oh, this
man.
is out right here.
That's it. That brother, he kept his composure because you know I'd have smashed the shit out of that litter.
Hey, he got no business playing with that shit in the first place.
Yeah, I'm not. Hey, motherfucker got somewhere, boy.
Hey, that motherfucker he got gone to the motherfucker like shit. Cut the tape.
Motherfucker got shit streaks all in it drawn right now.
Bro, that shit is so fucking funny, man.
Fuck that.
That motherfucker had looked like he had a seizure with that motherfucker.
Hey, he done nutted up for no reason, huh? That motherfucker.
That was big. Hey, that wasn't no premature to the motherfucker.
That motherfucker done nutted up on him, boy. He a real numb nut.
I'm telling you, man, them two videos he just showed, man, them motherfuckers killed me.
Yeah, Douglas Airport.
Isaiah Thomas, Houston reporter. Who the hell is that?
Yeah, that's him. That's who the guy was. I think that was the name. The one that was
in Augusta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Mr. Thompson say? He's at a bald eagle. What the hell?
Huh?
He talking about that the motherfucking dude had a bald eagle. At
Oh
the
yeah,
airport.
that was just on the news recently.
Oh yeah, dude. That eagle big as fuck.
Bald eagle.
But you see how big it was though.
He attacked the bald eagle.
No, he's
Yeah,
trying to transport it.
No. He didn't really attack. He just landed on a woman's, like a black woman's, like thing.
Somebody's shoulder or
it was
something.
so big though.
That motherfucker was big
That
as
shit was
fuck.
big as fuck. Like what the hell?
He said he was trying to get through
Bald
TSA.
eagles are gigantic. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I
And you
remember
know you
Thompson
can't
just
kill him.
Put it in there.
How did he actually get in there? That's what I'm saying.
Well, somebody had to have it, but you know you can't kill him.
That shit was big as hell.
No, the
Yeah,
guy was
he
trying to
can't-
smuggle it through TSA. That's what.
No,
he
you can't. Shit, they going to jail trying to smuggle a bald eagle.
You can't. Bald eagle? No, dude.
How you think you gonna get
You
away with
cannot
that?
keep a bald eagle. You
How
can't
do
even
you think
kill
you get
one.
away with that?
Bruh, a bald eagle is what, like the bird, the state bird. I mean, the bird of America, right? It's like
Yeah,
They
Bruh,
throw his
you
ass
can't
away.
keep that shit.
you can't own one. You can't kill one.
Yeah. No,
You
no,
kill
He
one of
going
the
to
ones
prison.
and they find out you killed the bald eagle.
You can
They
steal all
find
the
out you killed the bald eagle, your ass going to jail.
Hey, freedom. Yeah.
They gonna do you worse than Mike Vick.
Yeah, man. You can't fuck with the bald eagles here. You might as well just go and call it a rap. He laying on you. It's over.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, I saw one yesterday. The motherfucker
Because
picked
like I
up a
said, you can't
coyote.
kill him.
He
Even
picked
if
up
they
a coyote
attack
out of the air. The coyote was trying to get away from him. That motherfucker bald eagle
serious?
put down on his ass and scooped him
No,
up.
he not.
Shit,
Probably a
that
baby
motherfucker-
coyote. Well, no,
Are you
coyotes
serious?
ain't that big, so it
They
probably
serious?
don't pick that motherfucker
No,
up.
it
Pick
them
that baby.
motherfuckers.
Nah,
They
man, nah.
Yeah,
they got
coyotes
videos
don't get
of
that big. A bald eagle can grab a coyote.
Okay.
Yeah, but they got
Yeah,
videos of them motherfuckers grabbing big shit, sheep and all
Yes,
kinds of
sir.
shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like, bro, I'm saying
Cheetah.
like at the
That's
airport.
one of them. He
that
grabbed
was-
the cheetah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was that
Shit.
motherfucker at the airport was about.
Yeah, that shit was big.
That wing.
I tell you,
was
that
big.
motherfucker
Yeah.
grabbed me.
Yeah,
You gonna be
the
missing a
wing-
wing. I can tell you
Bro.
that much.
Did you see what grabbed that little baby out the backyard, but dropped it because the bag at the baby?
Shit.
It won. The baby was playing outside, and that fucking eagle grabbed that baby and took it about 50 yards before he dropped it.
No,
Yeah,
I can't watch. I can't watch no shit like that, man.
Yeah,
Almost
Yeah,
got
'cause
the-
at that time, you know, I'm just got to go to jail because I'm shooting that motherfucker out the sky.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker out the sky.
You got my baby. Yeah, I'm just got to go to jail. I'm gonna take that one. Because
Man,
ain't
I don't know
nobody
how
else
people fucking with
kids
animals.
gonna understand.
Look.
Oh, I'm
if
cool.
they-
Hopefully you shooting that M16 where you get a good shot. You know, you can hit
Oh,
anything
yeah.
with that M16.
Oh yeah,
bro. Man, I'm
I got
training
mine,
for
I
the
got-
16, y'all.
I just got another one.
Yeah.
I just bought the other day.
Man, look. Hey, man, look, yeah.
God
That's
damn,
why,
like,
like,
you see OKC went shooting at the range yesterday, huh? Still
Hey, I told him he had a shotgun.
had a shotgun. This fucking shit. He had no tight group, did he?
No, that what you shoot with a shotgun? He said, yo, this shit all over the place.
Hey, that's what happens when you get old. When you get old, you can't see no more. Everything's a moving target now.
Nervous.
Hey,
I'm nerd bad.
Hey, Markel, I tell
That boy
you
was
what,
all over he was all over the target.
I tell you what, you can hit anything with that motherfucking M16.
Yeah.
Hey,
You got
good,
M16,
good
you can
gun.
hit anything with that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's a good weapon.
If you could pull up his picture, and he was shooting with a shotgun, that was like a shotgun pellet. He wasn't shooting slugs.
Hey,
he was shooting bird shots, huh?
Yeah, he had bird shots.
Hey, Blank Slate, it's very accurate, man. It's very it's accurate and it's long.
I know that man. I can't hit the side of a barn, but the motherfucking army motherfucker gave me that M16, man. The motherfucker called me borderline sniper. Man, I was hitting everything with that motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like it's so good comfortable to shoot with.
So you actually think right now somebody gave you an M16, you could do it?
Oh yeah,
tight shot.
Who you talking? Who you talking to?
Man, look.
I got
Still, you ain't been out long enough. No. Still don't count. Howard don't count. They ain't been out long enough.
I can.
Yeah. No, dude. No.
Hey, right now,
Markel, you see these Markel, you see these glasses I got? I would take these motherfucking glasses off. You give me S16, I kill everything within 300 yards.
Yeah, man. I did it so exactly.
Okay.
I'm not lying to you. I'm telling you.
Hey, when you come back to the area, Markel, when you come to Mexico to San Luis, the hunting club, they out there shooting berms every week, bro. We got that.
I don't have to see that because I see some of these motherfuckers that I can shoot they motherfucking ass is shaking like a leaf. Can't hold the steering wheel on the car because they can hold a weapon and shoot. I'm like,
no. Look, hold on. So like me, I actually was a Lorraine sergeant. I trained a soldier on shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like
Howard, I listen to you, Howard. No, you still ain't been out long enough.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna tell you. The only problem that I have is when I lay down on that motherfucker, my belly a little bit bigger now.
I ain't laying down on shit.
But trust me,
you ain't getting in the prone.
I get everything.
No,
he ain't getting in the prone.
No, sir.
You gonna get the kneeling or you standing?
I'm standing because I can't get up if I get down any one of them motherfucking positions.
Damn.
He gonna use that motherfucker as a cane to get up. Grab that hot ass barrel, hold that hot ass barrel, and stand there.
Hey, you talking about the prone position? What the fuck? I barely can roll over in the fucking bed. Talking about prone position. I'm gonna get up out that
prone position. You gotta call 911 after you shoot.
Hey, man, hold on.
They got that alert system. I'm falling. I can't get up. Shit.
Hey, just have somebody with a forklift with some motherfucking cargo strap.
Exactly.
Right? You see this right here? Hey, look. Let me tell y'all some real talk, man. When y'all living overseas, this shit right here will save your life. Not just Apple Watch, but any of these watches that detect you falling.
Yeah.
And you got your friends and family on your phone, and they know when something happens because the watch gonna tell them. It's gonna call them and let them know you failed or whatever happened to you. This is why I have a lot of this shit, man. I ain't having to just be showing off.
Yeah,
I have it because I use it.
Markel, they got you labeled. The VA got you labeled as a fall hazard.
Yes,
I am too.
Yeah, me too. I'm a fall hazard.
That's why they gave me that motherfucker to keep up with my ass.
Yeah, that's why they have this shit, man. Because you fall, you get knocked out.
Shit. Watch out, boy.
Yeah, that's it right there.
You got me paying from YouTube.
Oh shit.
Maybe I missed that quick segment.
Man, for accuracy in shooting, like that is my preferred weapon. Definitely long range, anything right there.
Yeah, just like the other day, Markel, they asked me yesterday. I had my social worker call me. The other day she asked me when the last time I failed. That's the first thing they asked me. When the last time I failed?
Yeah, they asked me that every time, every appointment that I have every week. When was the last time you had a fall, or when was the last time your leg went out?
Yep. Hey, matter of fact, Social Security asked me that shit today, bro.
Yep.
Damn sure did.
Because it's in your medical record. They know it.
Yeah, they put it in your medical record. That's why I asked you. That's why I asked you. They put it in your medical record.
He asked me, the Social Security asked me today, how's it be getting in and out the shower? Do I have the rails? When last time I failed? That's exactly what he asked me too.
And that's what helps you get aid in attendance eventually. that building that case, building that evidence of history of falling, needing assistance, need another person to help you because you don't know when you're gonna fall. That shit just happened. You don't know when the leg gonna come. You don't know when none of this shit's gonna happen. So
I just be
I
walking.
have to have somebody with me.
That motherfucker just go do do do. I'm like, oh shit! I hope he doing.
I just bought that last week.
Damn. So you got two of them now.
You know, I'm gonna tell you still when you walked out there with that one, you know, I got a little aroused when I saw that motherfucker.
Yo, crazy. So that motherfucker give you the hard on, huh? Seeing them.
Hey, that's a bad motherfucker.
Who wrote that?
That's the thing here in Nebraska, because I'm not a state resident. I can't buy a pistol, but I can buy that.
Yeah, still.
I was like, well, because I'm not in Nebraska, because I bought that outfit here at the Air Force Base. I can't buy a pistol, but I can get a damn M60. I can get a damn
M50.
Yeah, because they figure you can't conceal that motherfucker.
We don't want to give you a 9mm where you got a shorter range. No, we want to give you a rifle. You can reach out and touch a motherfucker a long way away.
Yes, sir.
Like
yes, sir. Yeah.
But they said I couldn't buy ammo the same day, so what I did, I sent my wife back in to get it. I bought the game.
That motherfucker nice though. That motherfucker nice.
Which one is that?
Nice.
Yep.
That was the same.
What you get for that one, Steve?
AR-15.
How much you get for that one?
I paid $960.
Yeah, they don't cost that. They
That's
don't
cool.
cost that much, man.
That's cool.
What kind of magazine did you get with it?
30 round.
Yeah, 30.
That's all you need. That's all you need.
Yeah,
that's all you need.
You get 5.56 or 2.23.
Yeah.
5.56.
5.56. Yeah.
The only way to go.
It came with a magazine, and I bought an extra one. Plus, I got magazines left over.
Look, like man, I'm so comfortable with that. Like I can feel it now, right now. Being deployed with it for 1 year. You know, I broke it down and assemble it. You know, clean it so much.
Oh yeah,
easy thing to put together,
You
man.
haven't done that shit in so long, but I guarantee you I can probably still do it because it's
it's muscle memory. It's muscle memory.
Yeah, exactly. It's super
because it got
easy.
it breaks down the same way.
Same way.
Whole carrier group, pin, everything.
Bro, I remember that. I remember doing it in basic. They had a blanket with every part, and just you break it down, you just put it on that part.
Yeah,
you know the name, how it goes, and then just reassemble it.
Like I say,
not that I need it,
but
they even sell they sell them optics for them. I mean, I'm using iron sights. I don't need no optics, but they got optics for it and everything.
Look good for fun. Like deploy one time, like my first deployment, like we were doing for fun. We just race, you know, in bed.
Yeah, who can do it faster?
Yeah.
Who can break it down, put it back together?
Yeah, I feel sorry for the motherfucker that got my weapon in boot camp though.
You didn't clean nothing.
No, clean it yet.
I lost that mother. No, I lost that little
pin.
The little Carter pin, that motherfucker, and I put it back together with a toothpick. Turned that bitch in.
Yeah. That first round, somebody
else.
Man, what the?
Oh, fucking well.
You just straight set somebody up. They out at the range trying to shoot. That motherfucker ain't doing nothing.
Right, I was trying to get. I was trying to graduate.
Hey, that fire pin flying all out the damn barrel.
Damn, man. That's crazy, man.
Motherfucker won't even shoot dust.
Oh shit!
Left the MF getting capping at you. It will come back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, it will. Hell yeah, it will. That's that muscle memory right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that place. I got a Ruger. Well, I got a Sig Sauer here. My Ruger's in Georgia, but I also got my handguns here too. Cause I don't.
Oh, dude,
you got to get that Kimber, bro. You got to get that.
Yeah. That Kimber,
motherfucker, that's a beautiful gun, man.
I might go back home to get one because I can't buy I can't buy a handgun here, but I got. Like I said, I bought my Sig Sauer 40 cal here with me.
Hey, so it's like those are handmade too. Those timbers are handmade too. They're handmade.
Man, I love them motherfucker with the holes in the trigger, man. Oh, that's a beautiful gun, man.
Yeah.
Just to let everybody know,
I used to have that 45 light 2 carry. That motherfucker about that big. Then boy, that motherfucker pack a punch.
Yeah.
You hit a motherfucker with that bitch that day you got a 22. That's a 45 round in that motherfucker. Put a hole
Hey,
in
whatever
it.
you hit coming off.
Yeah.
Hey, it do cost though. Like those who cameras are more expensive too though.
Yeah, they
Everybody-
cost. And you know what? They can't.
Yeah.
When I was buying mine, they could keep me in. I left motherfucker my phone number. I said, man, as soon as you get a batch in, call me. I come look at it.
Whatever I hit coming off, arm, leg.
Just for those who trying to live abroad in Mexico, I'm gonna say it again. Don't think you can't have your heat. You can have your weapon in Mexico if you belong to a hunting club. You got to join the hunting club in Mexico to bring your weapon.
Wow.
So is that code name for cartel?
You just got to be in the hunting club because when you come back across the border and declare your weapon, they're gonna send you over there to the military at the right there at the border. They're gonna check your number, your serial number on their record list of the hunting club to make sure your weapon is allowed to be in the country, and that's how you can keep your weapon with you.
Well, shit, unless you bringing a goddamn machine gun or M60 or something, they go.
Your rifle, you can have your rifle, a shotgun, and a 9mm.
Yeah,
that is.
It's a Kimber.
Oh, that's nice.
Look at that.
That's my Kimber. Oh, that used to be my Kimber right there.
Hey, Markel, I think that's the one that got the lined up scope thing.
Yeah.
That glows in the dark.
Yeah, that's what my Sig got, that like glow in the dark, that little sights on the front.
Yeah.
Oh, the glow in the dark sight.
Yep.
Yeah.
That my Sig has that. I would show you that, but I ain't trying to get Markel kicked off YouTube.
Nah, it's all good.
Oh man,
that's a beautiful.
Yeah.
That motherfucker heavy right there.
In case y'all didn't know, man, I used to be in business with a guy. We own a gun store.
That motherfucker heavy right there.
Yeah.
I used to own a gun store, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
That Sig, my 6, I got hollow points for that motherfucker.
But my favorite one was
Desert Eagle.
Yeah, I had 2 of those, but that was the rounds. That was the magazines I used to keep right there. In the car.
Damn.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get no jam with that. They ain't jamming with that.
Yeah, bro. I used to have them spread it out all over the house. You walk up in my house, boy, you better be coming there for a reason.
Hey,
all I had was 3. I had 3 of them. I had 2 Kimbers. I had that light 2 carry that I used to keep on my hip. And I had that glow in the dark one, and I had a 357.
That pump.
Pistol grip shotty.
That pistol grip shot.
Pistol grip on my lap at all times.
Hey, Blank, what you know about that Beretta? That Beretta shoot nice too now.
Man, look here. If I got to choose between the Beretta and the 357 revolver, 7-shot 357 revolver, I'll take that 357 all day long.
Really? Over the Beretta?
Man, I'm trying to put a hey, bro. I'm trying to put a hole in your ass bigger than Texas. I'm not fucking with you. And that 3.5, that motherfucker leap 5.
That 3. Oh shit.
Yeah, that motherfucker leap 5.
Yeah, that's nice. You got the military holster set.
Yeah.
You got the law enforcement holsters.
Hey, those right there were the cheapest ones you could pick up right there from Regent.
Man, that thing is beautiful. That thing is beautiful.
That trigger, dude. I shot one of them. Boy, that motherfucker trigger squeeze on that motherfucker right there is nice and soft.
Yeah,
but there ain't no safety on it. They can't sell it in California. There's no safety on that.
I had to cut.
Markel, what you need a safety for if you know what you're doing?
Yeah, because ain't no safety on this Sig.
Yeah, because if I put that motherfucker, I ain't trying to worry about.
The safety is when the clip is empty. That's the safety.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That one right there. That's the POW.
Yeah, that motherfucker long barrel.
I don't know if y'all saw that, dude. It's got the barbed wire on it. It's got POW on the handle.
Damn, POW.
I don't know if y'all seen that one.
Howard, I'm just coming on an hour and a half ago. Hey, how many bottles they make already, Howard?
The second one. And this one's gone. The red one gone. So
well, y'all gotta realize, you know, Howard still got young kidneys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I had to put that samurai shit up. Boy, that shit wasn't no punk.
Yeah, exactly.
That summer, I had to use a cutting agent.
I like that holster set. I like that holster set.
Hey, that wasn't a good picture I showed you guys, but this is that Sig Sauer right there, dude.
Oh, we knew what you were holding up. Look at that hand.
POW.
That's a nice one right there.
This was about 12 years ago. That motherfucker was $1,800 back then. I don't know what it costs now.
Yeah, exactly. The same. Those Kimber, they're but like those are one of the only guns that brands that's handmade. Those Kimbers are handmade.
No, this was Sig Sauer. That was a Sig Sauer.
Okay, yeah. But
like, mine was a Sig.
Kimbers. Thing pretty.
Yeah, the Kimbers are the Cadillac. That's the Cadillac of the world right there. Kimbers.
I have to go back home to get that because they ain't gonna let me get that here.
Hell no.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I used to keep that. I used to keep that light 2 carry on my hip. I had a nice little holster for it, man. That motherfucker packed some power, man.
Anybody retiring in Jamaica? Nah, not that I'm aware of.
Hell no, shit.
You
fuck around retiring in Jamaica. You only probably get one retirement check.
I know somebody retired yesterday. They leave and go to head to DR. They retired yesterday from the Federal Bureau of Prison System. They headed to Jamaica. I mean to the DR tomorrow, Monday. Yeah.
Hey, Markel. This one here with the family, man. Here's the scoop with the Navy, man. The Navy didn't really let us fuck with guns until after 9/11. After 9/11, the Navy started arming because the smart people realize you don't want to give a sailor a gun. Just truth fact. You really don't.
Hell no, especially the damn people.
Because if you give a sailor a gun, the first thing he gonna do is shoot his motherfucking cheek. You see what I'm saying? But after 9/11, they realized they had to start arming us, man.
Somebody watching it somewhere else.
Yeah, somebody got something on somewhere.
Yeah, I heard that feedback.
They gonna put one in the chief, huh?
Hell yeah, they'd be the first motherfucker they shoot. Because that would have been the first shot.
Hey, that shit is shoot through mud.
Saturday night special.
Yeah.
Hey, just get off this real quick before I forget. Ask this question, Markel. I could have asked behind the scene, but I'm gonna ask on here. Hey, I don't have a sleep study Monday. I'm going to Tucson leaving tomorrow. I got a sleep center visit. Is it wise for me to take my old CPAP that's been recalled and replace it, or just hold on to it?
Yeah,
replace it through.
Take it with you. Take it with you. It's been recalled.
Yeah, and get the latest, greatest.
Hey, well, shit. Should I be taking pictures of that motherfucker and say I had one just in case something aroused from that damn?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
they know you had it because they issued it to you. They got the serial number.
Take pictures. Make sure you get the serial number off that bitch.
Yep. Take the pictures of it. Pictures of you holding that motherfucker with the serial number on it.
Okay. But you should have registered that damn serial number for that recall years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put up a recall about 2 years ago. They would have replaced it for free a couple of years ago when they set up that registry.
Well, the VA gonna replace them free anyway. That's their shit.
Yeah, they should have sent you a letter.
But see, they didn't know at the time who had the one that fell on the registry.
They knew.
But they had to, because see, I bought one on the civilian side. Now the one that the military VA issued me, it wasn't on the recall list. It was good, but I also bought one on the civilian side. And as soon as I bought that motherfucker, I went into the registry and I plugged in that serial number. And then they set your priority on when they're gonna replace it. They're gonna replace it free regardless. You see what I'm saying?
Bro, the one that the VA gives you, they got a SIM card in it. Most people don't realize that. They got a SIM card. They know if you're using that motherfucker or not.
But see, here's the thing though.
Civilian that got SIM cards in it. Yeah.
They got a card in it, but see, when I did my last appointment with them guys, they told me, they said, "Oh, that's why we can't read your shit, because your ass overseas. They can't read it when it's
Like I
overseas.
said, mine's too, because mine was got from
Yeah.
civilians, so it's not, and they can't
Yeah.
see mine either.
And
Yeah.
they put in my damn file because they didn't read it for months, and they put in the file out of regulation because I wasn't using that motherfucker.
No, they
percentage from you.
Because if you're in the States, as soon as you go to your appointment, the first thing they do is download that motherfucker. Because your computer will tell you that is uploaded to the
They don't need to.
main
They don't
system.
need. They can
It'll
do
tell
it
you
from
that.
their office. They can do it from their office. They don't even need
Yeah,
to bring it in.
that's if you got it from them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
didn't
if
get
you got it from
they
them, that's right.
can't,
Yeah.
Because like I said, mine I didn't get from them, but that's why they can't track mine. But mine does have a SIM card, so my sleep therapist, she sees the shit. Because
Because if you look at the top little frame, as soon as you start using that motherfucker, you will see that little Wi-Fi symbol. They download your shit. Yeah. They download your shit.
Yeah, like I
And they'll
said,
tell you.
my civilian doctors them said, but not the VA.
Yeah.
So they
I bought a second one when I was in Thailand. I bought a second one, and it just happens to be that it was on the registered list, on the recall list, but it wasn't registered.
Yeah, and
Well, when I started using that motherfucker years ago, that motherfucker, I woke up, man, throat sore, nose was sore, and they said, man, that shit was the filter, the way that shit was, it was fucked up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But you know what? The regular one would do that to you. I was talking to K Mac about that too, man. What you have to do, man, you have to find your because with the VA program, they program it just for the pressure.
Right.
You have to go in there and fuck with the humidity and the tube temperature. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you
that's
have
my
to
third
go in
one.
there.
That's my third one.
Yeah, you have to go in there and fuck with it and say, okay, well, if I put the humidity on 3 and the tube temperature on 74, how does that feel? If I still wake up with it dry and shit like that, then you need to go in there and keep adjusting.
Well, the reason why I'm going to this one, I'm doing away with it. They're trying to get me qualified because I'm severe obstructive sleep apnea. I'm trying to get the mouthpiece. And the mouthpiece is only for mild sleep apnea. I have severe.
What you got now?
You probably need to, you got the full face mask or the.
I had every adapter, full face mask, the pillows in the nose, the half mouth. I had everything. I tried every damn thing. So I told them I just want the mouthpiece, the mouth guard now. I'm going to get the mouth guard.
I'm gonna tell you though, before you go to the mouth guard, because I started off with just the nose, the nose, face.
Right.
That shit lasted about 2 months, man. My nose was so motherfucking raw. I couldn't use it.
I'm talking about the mouthpiece, not the machine. I'm talking about the mouthpiece you just put in and it locks your jaws and open up the airway. It just was mouthpiece that
thing Gary was talking about.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. No
See,
machine.
Here what I do is I have one I rent and they come check it every other week.
I can't use the motherfucker.
I use one here, but I rent it. I didn't buy it. I just rent it, and it comes with the service. So I don't even worry about cleaning it. They clean it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing too, man. You gotta clean it too, man. You gotta clean it. They tell you clean it once a week. You really gotta clean it twice a week, man.
Well, I'm trying to get this mouth guard. When I know Monday, I'll come and let you guys know. Yeah. I'm trying to get my neurologist put me in to get the mouthpiece to see if they're gonna give me that shit. I ain't fucking with that.
Yeah, because see, that shit be aggravating my sinuses, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wake up, man, shit. I fill up a whole t-shirt full of snot, man.
Damn.
Mess with that damn thing. Yeah, it get
bad. Hey, imagine trying to fuck with that damn mask on, dog.
And bro, that's one of the things though, living overseas that I miss. You just said it. You can go to the VA and get this done, this done, that done. Yeah. When you here, it ain't that simple. It ain't that goddamn simple.
Hey, you ain't got the one where you turn it on and knock out your Wi-Fi.
Man, I had one. The first one they gave me, it was so noisy, man. I'm hypervigilant. I couldn't hear shit going on around me, so I fucking jump up every 5 minutes, cut that bitch off, and look out the window. I'm like, man, I can't hear nobody coming up in this motherfucker.
Now, sometimes you don't have if you don't have the water tank completely set in there good, you'll hear that hissing. It'll be a loud hiss.
Yeah, you'll know
out of that.
it's not set because you hear that hissing noise.
Yeah. Because mine don't make. I don't hear mine, man. I don't. Now other people hear mine. If somebody walk by my bedroom, they'll hear it, but I don't hear it.
See, I got the Philips Resonance one, so that motherfucker quiet.
Yeah, the Philips is quieter. The Philips is quieter. You don't hear that Philips at all. But that's the one that's killing the motherfuckers.
That's the recall one I have, right? That's
What's it? The one that I got is not on the recall because I got the letter from the VA and I checked my serial number and it's not part of it.
Yeah, you
good. The problem with the one that's recalled is the filter breaks apart on the inside.
Yeah.
You breathing that shit into your body.
Yeah, see, because my filter is on the outside. It's open. It's on the outside. It don't go into the thing.
That motherfucker quiet. I'm telling you, man. I use them on the airplane and everything, man.
Yes, same thing too, family man. I got the full face.
You got to get that distilled water. Don't be putting your regular house water.
Yeah, don't put that tap water in there if you want to.
Yep. I used to keep a big jug by my distilled water by my bed.
Distilled water. Yeah, don't.
I can't even use the motherfucker no more, man.
Don't be cheap.
Don't be like you drinking Flint water.
And you know you can make distilled water on your stove too. You can turn the tap water into distilled water too.
I don't fuck with it. I'm going to the grocery store.
But you know, I'm gonna tell you, I used to use my shit because when I was in San Diego, I used it on high humidity. So I would go.
You must have lived in one of them old trap houses before too. You know how to cook that stuff, don't you?
hey, you ain't supposed to have all that baking soda.
Hey, I don't know the recipe, but hey, like what Cat Williams said, I don't know the recipe. But
you got baking soda, you got weights, you got all kinds.
But you got
to
realize I'm a country boy. You know, I'm a country boy, so you know. Them old folks teach you how to make distilled water, you know.
Hey, they'll wait man to get your little vinegar, add your drop of vinegar, pinch of salt.
Hey, I've seen those old brass moonshine making machines. That shit they used to sit out in the woods with and make that moonshine. I seen those old ass. I remember seeing that as a kid. But I ain't never
crank up that lawnmower. They put that lawnmower engine on that shit, boy. To be lawnmower engine.
But see, but Markel, it's a lot of science behind that motherfucking distillery. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of science behind that.
They got his distilled water next to a triple beam scale.
Hey, they say if you can cook dope, you're a chemistry. You're a scientist.
Get that.
It is chemistry. It is chemistry.
Get that baking soda Coke ratio just right.
You got yourself something.
Speaking of Coke, you guys see what they did here, right? When it comes to the Coke plants, they don't spray them no more. Now they're gonna let them grow, and supposedly they're gonna let people
make it legal.
Of their own accord destroy them. I'm like, these people ain't destroying.
You see, they finna make it legal though, Markel. You see, they're trying to make cocaine legal in Colombia.
There's one guy now. Here's this one politician. What he's saying though sounds a little crazy, but he wants to make marijuana and cocaine legal here in Colombia. He also want to make it legal. If somebody steals your phone and they bring it back to you, they don't get pressed to charges no more. They gave you your device back. You like, man, what?
They don't got all your information off that bitch.
Yes, now he give you your phone back and then he fine. He's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
What about you got these unknown charges?
Hey, that's for the ones that Markel that they steal an iPhone, that bitch locked. They got to return it anyway. Can't do nothing with it, so shit, might well return it.
Exactly.
Remotely wipe that bitch. Ain't nothing but a
paperweight.
You see what Family Man wrote, right? You boil it.
Yeah. Boil it.
But you get this big bowl that you put over it.
How come you know all this?
Condensation.
You
pull that, you grab that condensation. You got distilled water.
You know, we got a scientist in the house.
Yeah. He used to work with Nito Bryan. He worked with Nito Bryan.
That grandma knew. Shit. Yeah, grandma.
The only thing I seen them do back in the days with boiling shit is take like some cow manure, put it in a handkerchief, and put that shit over some hot water, and let the condensation from that shit drip into something, and they drink it. Hell no.
What the hell?
Hey, Blaine Slade from that New Jack City life. That New Jack City life right there. Little Brian.
Hey, Blaine Slade, the thing about iPhones though, bro, if they steal your phone, it doesn't even matter if it's on. The battery ain't even got to be working right. As long as there's a Bluetooth signal somewhere around, you can find this fucking phone. They can turn it off.
That
They do all that shit.
GPS is a motherfucker that thing.
iPhones, just like with the what's the little thing?
AirPods.
Yeah, the little AirPods.
AirTag.
I don't give a fuck what you do. I don't care where you put that motherfucker. As long as an iPhone passes it, it's gonna show a signal. I don't give a fuck where it is. Doesn't matter.
But Markel, they changed the game when they start building these phones where you could take the battery out the motherfucker. That's when they changed the game.
Hey, Markel, the 14 is gonna have the geo tracking, the satellite. You're saying for save you out in Alaska, there's no service. And like you can call 911
like a beacon. They got a beacon in that motherfucker.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like from a satellite, bro. So like this new iPhone 14. Yeah, exactly. Geo tracking the first time for Apple.
Markel, you created something, bro. You created something, Markel, because I wasn't paying attention to the damn iPhone shit until you told me a couple weeks ago. Now that motherfucking nose ass phone. You sure you want to leave me in the car? You sure you want to leave me at home?
It's gonna tell you your watch. When you leave your house, Howard, if you leave your house, when you leave your house and you take your iPad, you take your AirPods, you take your computer, and you leave that in the hotel, all that shit gonna call you. You sure you want to leave me behind? I'm not in a trusted area. Are you sure? Okay.
It tell you where you left me at. It said, you sure you want to leave me in your car? Because it had a Wi-Fi to my car. And it said, you sure you want to leave me on your car attached to Wi-Fi so-and-so? So I'm like, what the fuck?
That motherfucker gonna tell you every single time.
That, of course, it's listening to you. So that's why you're getting all these damn unsolicited ads on your phone.
Oh, yeah. That S22, the S22 Ultra, that's a nosy motherfucker, boy. That motherfucker big.
That motherfucker worse than Alexa.
Hey, that be come on out of nowhere, bro. Listening to your shit.
If you got the Google Nest Hub, either one of them, them motherfuckers listen, bro. You would even say the keyword, it'll just come on and just start answering questions. Like, what?
Yeah, like right now. I was talking the other day. I said that word. And I wouldn't even close this over there in another room. And I said, that motherfucker was like, I do not have that answer. What the fuck I'm talking to you? I didn't even say nothing to that motherfucker, man.
Hey, let me
at the board. I don't know the answer. I get back to
you. No. Google face recognition.
Exactly.
Anybody's photo you have on your phone. Anybody's photo you take a picture of. Google keeps track of it.
Yeah.
We'll keep track of it. Don't give a damn. Who it is, it could be some random person. If they can get a clear-cut photo of that person, they're now part of your list. When you go to your list, it's everybody you got a photo of. You be looking something
like my camera. It's linked to the Google Nest. If you come to the front door, it's gonna say it's unfamiliar face at the door.
I don't know these niggas. So I don't know these ninjas.
Yeah.
Well, that's technology.
They knows it now.
They know everything about it,
and all these old criminals think they're getting away with shit, and they just waiting on them to sit still because they're watching them on facial recognition when they go in stores and shit. They know exactly where they're at every time. They be like, somebody snitched on motherfucker. Your device is snitched on you. Don't you know? Motherfucker can see you.
And I'm gonna tell you something else.
Facebook don't snitch on them.
Them motherfuckers. When you walking around, everybody got a cell phone in their pocket. Them phones are talking to each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So if they got to go back and say, okay, like say for instance, all five of us was in the bar or something together. They go back and say, okay, we know who Love and Freedom was in the bar with because he pinged on all their phones.
Yeah.
And that's how they caught a couple of dudes committed a murder. That's how they caught their phones towed on them.
Blank slate. You ain't lying. I'm gonna tell you another one. This little iPhone ISC that the VA gave me, right? And then I had it linked to my iPhone 12 Pro Max. When this motherfucker ring and they different numbers, this motherfucker will ring too.
Yeah. They all link together.
Yeah.
I said, what the fuck?
Wow.
Yeah.
So
And
you
I'm
link
gonna tell you
them,
something
doing no
else.
dirt.
I'm gonna tell you something else.
Yeah, go
They-
old school.
they-
Yeah, go radio silence. Leave your shit somewhere else. Don't take it. with you.
Ask you. Your phone will ask you if you want to link to your laptop or something like that.
Right.
But whether you decline or not, it don't matter because the fact that they ask you, they already know that motherfucking
Exactly.
laptop
Your
is in
consent,
your
yeah.
house.
Exactly.
And you know they tracking you, right? With
Oh,
that
yeah.
iPhone SE, they know where you, or they at least know where that phone is at all times.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you.
That's
I'm
why
gonna
they
tell you.
give
My
free
first,
service.
my first advanced computer class in college. The professor walked in with a flip phone.
My brother.
We fell out.
Hey,
Damn.
sorry, he analog signal.
Hey,
That
what did
motherfucker walked in
Obama
with a
say
flip
when they
phone.
wanted
He said,
Obama
you
to
know-
turn in his BlackBerry? He said, hell no, I'm not giving up
Yeah.
my BlackBerry. Remember Obama? He wasn't giving up his shit.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, man, that motherfucker told us straight up. He said I would never own a motherfucking smartphone.
Hey, Blank
And
Slate, Mr. Collins called you out, man.
he wrote code. He was a code writer.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. So he already knew what they was
Computer
doing.
science.
He already
Yeah.
know the capabilities of them smartphones.
Yeah.
Like I say, it's like it's electronic leash.
Bro,
Yeah.
anywhere you been, that phone will tell you.
Yeah.
You been to any location you've been,
Huh?
you can go back to that phone and look at the
Hey.
history. That phone is gonna tell you everywhere you been.
You ain't even gotta go back.
It brings up
You ain't gotta go back
anniversaries
there.
like
Google Maps.
on this
sends you
day,
an email
a
every
year
month
ago,
that
you were
say,
here.
Here's where you've been. Yeah.
They know where your ass at. They can find you. Yeah, that's a lot talking about they can't find you. That's bullshit. You got anything on electronic, they can find you.
Hey, Markel, and it was doing it's constantly advancing real fast too. Technology, AI, artificial intelligence, it's crazy. It's advancing real fast.
But you know where they got that original technology from to add that to the cell phones?
Huh?
This gonna blow your mind. You know where they got that technology from?
Africa?
They got it from the supermarkets.
What do you mean, supermarket? Oh, talking about
They
scanning
got
the
it from
codes?
supermarkets. Because supermarkets built a system, right, that says, okay, this
Inventory
just in time shit and all that stuff, right? And then you guys, that's why they always encourage you to plug in to get that membership card, right?
Ah,
So they can personalize your shopping. They're not just personalizing your shopping experience, but they personalizing the whole supply chain to say,
Right.
okay, this guy buys avocados at least 3 times a week.
oh yeah.
So basically they build a silhouette of a shopper and say, okay, this guy, this is what he buys every week. Because they track everything that you shop for. And
Bro.
then they took that old rudimentary technology and then they just put that shit on a whole nother scale.
Bro, that's
And
that's
now
what
people politicians to come on TV and talking about, oh well, we just collect metadata for these programs.
bullshit.
Like metadata ain't nothing. Motherfucking metadata is everything.
Right.
Bro, that's
everything.
what Facebook, YouTube,
big.
all these. Anytime
Yeah.
you go to a search engine or anytime you open up YouTube, they put in what they think you may want to watch based upon what your watch history was.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like that with any of them. Facebook, you
Yeah.
go look at anything and you got Facebook on your phone. When you go back to Facebook, whatever you just searched is now an advertisement on Facebook.
Exactly.
Not only that, I had my Facebook, I drove by Chili's and Facebook sent me an email while I'm driving in my car.
Oh, yeah, they do
They
that.
said, you want to visit this place again? I think somebody that texted me. I looked
Yeah.
at it, it's Facebook. I deleted that shit so fast.
Same way with my car. I came back from Mississippi. As soon as I get home, good. Not even the same day, the fucking car sent me a notification and the dealership called me. You need to come in and change your oil. Like
Yeah.
motherfucker
Yeah.
watching my computer in my car. They
Yeah.
do every damn thing.
Yeah.
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 Technology, man, it keeps up with everything now. If you got anything tech in your house, they know.
Markel, it's scary the way I just said. You heard me. The 14, the iPhone, they come out like Apple's event is September 7th, which is
Right.
a week away. These guys, this 14 is rumored to have geo tracking even when your phone is not even connected to nothing, you can hit a button and they can ping exactly beacon or whatever.
That's a beacon.
That is a big, yeah. It's, you know what I'm saying? It's a very big, you know, of course, feature. You know, of course, the upgrade from 12 megapixel to 48 megapixel is real big too for the camera. So like this, I'm saying, every each year it's a leap. iPhone, Apple.
You know why all this happening too? Because back in the days, you remember fingerprinting wasn't in the database to catch criminals. Like now, when you buy a new phone, everybody, when you open it, they ask you now, do you want to put your facial to unlock your phone? People think it's cool, but they gather in your damn database or your facial to put it in the database for facial recognition.
They call it biotechnology.
Yeah,
it's a whole industry. It's a whole industry. It's
it's being tested. It's being tested because they're gonna do away with cards. All that shit gonna be done away with. Everything's gonna be based on your face.
Yep.
But everybody's so scared that the government go hold you down and put a chip in your skin. They don't need to put a chip in your skin.
That's what
they got the COVID shot there.
These motherfuckers
are. Exactly.
It's just like
Facebook.
Facebook.
It is, a big old chip in your skin.
Avoid that for years. Facebook, you remember when you could take a picture with somebody on your Facebook picture and then they'll tell you he's in that picture with you. That person is in that picture with you. It'll have up there. So and so Markel is with Freedom, blah blah blah. It has you right there. Yeah, they own that shit.
But just the technology that you can tag somebody in a photo, and Facebook knows.
I'll be back in a second. Jimmy just still gonna be on
notify them that they've been tagged in the photo.
No, man, we getting ready to count
right there.
Yeah, family man, they've been doing that for a long time. Like them used car salesmen, they be putting them tracking in them damn prepaid cars. People be going and they come right and pick them up. They'll go ahead and take it, pay your down payment. We know you ain't gonna pay your payment next month. We come and get that motherfucker car. We know what
they call them up. What the hell you doing in Mexico? What? You coming back, right?
Exactly.
Like what? Like what the hell you doing? You'll be on vacation and shit.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy.
Sure is, man. Everybody got a phone nowadays.
I mean, everything's tracked, man. Like, everything. Yeah, like it's just, man.
Even the kids. That's why the parents. That's why the parents giving the kids, little kids, phone. Put them in their backpack so they can keep up with them. They can track them.
That's what I used to do, man. Yeah. My kids all had iPhones, and you could do that. What is it? Friends and family thing where you can add them to the list.
Yep.
And wherever that phone is, you know that's where they is. And okay, they're in school. That's what they supposed to
do. Markel, they had to pass a law through Congress because them companies was taking them little kids. They were tracking them little kids' data. And they was influencing the little kids,
right?
And they say, they come to mom and dad and say, "Hey, mom and dad, I want this Matchbox." And what the hell you know about that shit? They ain't even no commercial,
right?
That phone.
Here in Colombia, blank slate. There's gonna be no iPhone 14. There's no more iPhone 13. No more iPhone 12.
I remember you talking about that,
because
5G.
Yep, there's no 5G here, so they're buying devices that they can't even use the technology. So the judge did away with it. So you will not be seeing no iPhone 14s here unless they went somewhere and got it and brought it here.
Yeah.
And they gonna go for a hot penny, boy, if you bring one of them motherfuckers there.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about buying 6 or 7 of them.
Sell them. Yeah, Markel. Hey, for real, Markel, you get some money out there.
Real talk. I'm thinking about buying 6 or 7 different models and sell them for what they sell them for.
Yeah,
which would be 3 times the price.
It didn't look good in Florida where it's no tax. It's no sales tax right in Florida. You go to Florida where you get them for the cheapest ones and come back and flip them.
Oh yeah,
money. That's about a lot of
iPhone. Apple would not unlock a phone for the feds unless they got a court order, and it's hard to get it. They won't even open it for.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what though? Apple running that bullshit. I remember that story where they made a whole big old hooty poot about how they wasn't going to unlock them phones. But it's about 35,000 apps on their motherfucking phones on Apple that'll do exactly what the FBI wanted to do. So Apple playing both sides of the fence. It's like, okay, Apple as a company, we want everybody in the world to know we ain't fucking with the FBI like that. Now, if you download a couple of apps, and I'm gonna tell you, it ain't no it ain't no tracking apps. It's like, okay, you got a pedometer on your app. You download your pedometer. You download your fucking sleep monitoring.
Right.
All them apps gonna give the FBI every motherfucking thing they need from Apple.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
It's tracking cheating spouses
No.
too.
Yeah, easily.
Well, you better believe they are. You better believe they are.
Well, so
AirTag, baby.
Marquez, hey, yeah, AirTag is crazy. And so like Marquez, also it said 14 going to have that feature. It's a new Apple security feature is going to debut in iOS 16, which come out like right for next month. All right, in September, to match the new 14 iPhone. That a person can just hit like a kill switch or something like a kill switch, and just put like a block on all the other apps. Only the app that you're using can be active at one time. So like that kills that, I think.
Yeah, because
what
what people don't realize about Facebook is Facebook is tracking you all the time. Everything you do, that app stays running in the background. If you ever do a check on your phone to see diagnostic check, what phones are still running in the background? Facebook will always be running in the background every time.
You know some shit that blew my mind, man? I can start my car from my app on my phone. And
Oh yeah, they've been doing that for a long time.
I used to
that
start my
is, man.
Camaro with my app. Yeah, I used to start my
that's
Camaro
crazy.
with my app. Yeah.
Yeah, they've been doing that for a long time, bro. No, what's crazy is you get a Tesla or a 7 Series Beamer, you can press a button, the car come to the key.
What?
The car will come to the key.
Yeah.
You can summon the car.
Goddamn Knight Rider.
You didn't know that?
No.
When we get off here tonight, go look at a Tesla and put in summon Tesla. All you got to do is press a button. The car gonna back up. It's gonna find the best way to get there and come right to where that key
Get
is.
the fuck out of there. I needed that motherfucker the other day. I was like, shit, it was hot. I came out of me and my wife been eating. I was like, it's hot the motherfucker. I wish that car would pull his ass up here to the front door. Hey, shit.
That shit been doing it for years, dude. My Camaro had that. They've been doing that shit for years. You gotta pay for it, though.
I'm gonna tell you, Markel, I used to fuck motherfuckers up, man. I'd be in the gas lamp down there in San Diego. I'd be walking, I'd be about 3 blocks down. I pulled my app on my phone and start that motherfucking goddamn SS Camaro on their ass. Motherfucker be looking around
engine.
like, what the fuck? What happened?
Yeah, I used to do that with my Beamer, man. Pull that 7 Series, hit that button. First of all, the car gonna let all the windows down, open the sunroof, let all the heat out. Then it's gonna turn the air conditioner on high. You get in the car, the air conditioner in the seat already on, and then the steering wheel is on. So everything is nice and cool when you get in the car.
Right.
And
But
you
you
know
got
what?
to pay
Though?
for
You know what, Markel? You know what else, Markel, about that? What that motherfucker do? Once you finally get in the car, if you got multiple keys, that seat adjusts to that key fob that you use.
Yep. Right. You got a key fob. She got a key fob. Whoever got a key fob, the seat's gonna move up or move back or whatever way you got it configured. That's it.
Right.
So if you got
if you don't have the key with them and you share your app, they can use their app from the phone to use the car. Like if you ain't at home, they don't have the key fob, they can use the app.
But you fuck around and have your gas keys and you sit in that motherfucker, you break your goddamn legs.
Hey, I haven't had a key to a car, man, in probably my last 4 cars. I didn't have a key. I just had a fob.
Yeah.
You just walk up to the car unlocks, you get in.
Yeah, the unlock.
Motherfucker just take off. I didn't have no key.
The motherfucking fobs are not cheap because I'm going through that right now with the Mercedes, with the Benz. That motherfucking fob got messed up. I don't know what happened. Man, that motherfucker want to charge at the dealership for that bitch.
Hey, I try to tell them Love and Freedom because people be calling me. It's like, man, what you think this is a good deal to get this old Beamer?
Yeah.
I said, how old is it? Does it have a warranty? Oh no, man, the car like 10 years old. I just believe that motherfucker wear that.
You ain't lying.
If you don't make at least 80 to 100 grand a year, you better leave that bitch right where it is.
Right. Shit, okay.
Just dream about it, but you better not get it. Because the first time that light comes on, whether it's yellow or red, your ass ain't ready. You ain't ready for that.
Yeah, the light ain't even got to be on to change that damn oil almost 200. Shit.
Dude, I used to pay $200 for that 7 Series. It was $225.
Man, 200.
Put that
Yeah.
synthetic oil in. For the brakes, you talking $2,500, $3,500. $2,500 just the brakes. If you go turn them, it's
For
$3,500.
brakes?
I had an S500 Mercedes,
Yeah,
man. To trade the spark plugs, that motherfucker cost about $500.
Oh yeah.
This is stay American.
Damn.
Bro, you get
crazy,
luxury
man.
car, Howard. Luxury cars are expensive, dog. That's why you got to have
Yeah,
a
I
warranty
see.
or some kind of extended warranty or
Yeah.
something.
That's why I got a warranty
Yeah.
on my shit because
That's
man,
crazy.
Man, everything
Take
they
that
offered, I
warranty
took it.
I mean,
Every
something
warranty,
else.
shit. I'm taking everything. Extend the
yeah,
warranty,
look.
out of date warranty, every damn thing.
Hey,
I don't care.
Hold on,
Shit.
hold on. Yeah, so they had commercial. Yeah, I saw commercial. I think BMW is charging their people $18 a month. To heat their seats or something
For what?
like that. I just Simmer is charging to heat their seats. So like they're charging, you know what I'm saying, for heated seats. I think Beamer, like
It
BMW,
comes.
is charging their people.
It depends on what model you
$18 a
get.
month for heated seats.
Yeah. You know,
I don't know.
my last 3 cars
Okay, yeah.
had heated seats.
Yeah.
yeah, I
Heated,
mean that comes
air
in my
conditioning,
last
even the
3
back
years.
seat.
That,
I don't
that's
know.
like standard now.
Yeah.
I got heated and cooled.
Yeah,
They
I don't
want
know.
to come with heated, but the cooled
Yeah.
is what you got to pay for now.
And the
Oh, yeah.
massage. You had the massage
Yeah.
in yours
Yeah.
too?
Yeah,
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 I
that's
had
what they come.
my
I had the
STG
luxury
Cadillac had a
2-packs
massage in it.
package.
And
Yeah,
I
the
didn't even know that
Benz.
motherfucker had a
Yeah,
massage in it.
I
I
seen it.
damn
I'm like,
near
what the hell?
wrecked that car, man. That motherfucker started fucking tickling my ass. I was like, oh shit.
Why Clay break crazy there?
Yeah,
I was like, man, what
I
I
ain't
fuck
supposed
around
to
and
have
push the
this.
wrong button on that motherfucker?
Yeah, that you hit that motherfucker on your ass part, huh? That motherfucker hurt. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
I'm like, man, what the fuck? My motherfucker jiggling my ass cheek. I had to pull over and had to run that motherfucker.
Yeah, that damn seat violated it. Violated his ass.
I'd have been beat too by a Cadillac. Shit.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, Howard. If you've never owned a luxury car, it is a motherfucker taking care of it, dude, because you have shit in luxury cars that you never have in standard cars.
Right.
You
Oh,
got
yeah.
all kind of different filters. Like when I get my filters changed, bro, I got
cabin
filters.
filters. Yeah.
I got filters on top, and there's filters
Yeah.
in the back.
They
God
put it
damn.
like this. I just did my cabin
So it's
filter.
more. It's more
at
money.
the dealership. That shit cost me
Man.
$45.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know about them cabin filters either. Still, they run around with their
Man.
windows up, breathing that old recycled ass air in there, sick as a motherfucker.
And that check engine light come
Mhm.
on, you like, what the fuck wrong with the car? You need to change your cabin filters. What?
Them
Mhm.
the ones in your glove compartment, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Underneath. They
Underneath
underneath
the
the
glove
glove.
underneath the glove compartment. Yeah, because
You
Yeah,
got to take
yeah.
that whole panel down just to
Yeah.
take that little ass filter out. And then
Yeah.
there's 2 on the top, and then there's 1 inside the engine,
Yeah,
and then there's 1 behind. I was like, God damn.
Yeah. I use those. I use the carbon ones, and I use the carbon filters for the AC in the house too. The carbon ones that traps there. Those are the best ones.
And then the battery. You ever had to change the battery on it?
Oh, the fucking trunk, the batteries
Yep.
in the trunk and shit.
Well-
Oh shit.
Bro, you got to lift out damn near the whole trunk to get to it. You got to
Yeah.
take
The
the whole piece out.
The Cadillac, they used to be underneath the passenger, underneath
Fender
the
well.
back seat.
One of them used to be under the fender well. Which one was that with the fender well on the passenger? fender
Dodge
well?
Stratus, it was under the fender well.
Yeah, so
You
yeah,
take
one
the
of them.
wheel off to get
Well,
to
you know
it.
that S500 Mercedes got 2 batteries in it. It's got a battery in the trunk and a battery under the hood.
Yeah, Mercedes
That
do
small,
too.
you got that little
Yeah.
small battery up under the hood, but in the back is where that big ass battery.
battery.
is.
Yeah.
Those batteries are not cheap, Howard. This ain't your Chevrolet. This ain't your
Hey,
damn
this ain't
Impala.
Chevrolet.
Hey, you need a
Like I said,
battery?
this-
You
it
gonna
ain't
spend about
your
$900 for that
daddy's
goddamn battery.
vehicle. Shit.
Let me let you in on a secret too, man. If you never, I managed AutoZone for 10 years. If you ever get a high price car or electric car, do not give motherfucker a jump. I don't give a fuck who he is.
Oh,
He's
hell no.
stranded. Don't use your vehicle to jump there. Fry your
Nope.
fucking computer, man.
Nope, dude. I used to take one of those little jump things with me, just when people ask. Now
Yep.
take this mother. Let me jump my car. No. You
Hell
jump
no.
right here.
Yeah, you blow your motherfucking CPU.
It'll fuck that computer up. It'll fry that motherfucker.
Hey, Marquette, how you like that little jump system? That little jump box you carried around with you?
Yeah.
You like that? I thought that was pretty cool. I had one.
They got one sliced bread.
It had
one the size of a battery
it had
pack
an air
now.
compressor, radio, flashlight, and a jumper.
All
that.
But they got one now the size of a battery pack on a cell phone that'll boost your
I've
fucking
seen
car.
that.
Yeah, that's when I had that one. I had that one.
No, I had that big motherfucker.
Man, for some reason, my Camaro, sometimes that motherfucking battery just run down, and I didn't know why.
Yeah.
You
know why?
The
fucking seat, the module, the module under the seat that slide the seats back and forth. That module is constantly running and it's draining your battery because some seats never cut off.
Yeah, like I said, you know, it's not some of them the new cars don't have spare tires because my shit don't have.
No, I had run flat.
I got run
flat.
flat.
I had run flat. And them run flats ain't cheap, boy. Ooh wee. And if you got
I never knew why it only happened twice, but my battery would run down, and I was like, "What the fuck going on with that shit?"
And you know what? With the new cars, you can't just go to AutoZone and get one of the more cheap batteries.
No.
Gel batteries. You got to have a gel battery with the correct amp, cranking amp, everything. It'll fuck your car system up.
And you got to put those hoses back there, air hoses on those batteries as well. You got to put all that shit back the same way it was. But bro, run flats, Howard. Let me give you some numbers. My last Beamer, that X5, it had offset run flats. I had 19 in the front, 21s in the back. The ones in the back were way wider than the ones in the front. For one set of run flats, it was $5,600.
Damn.
You run your pocket flat with them motherfuckers.
That's why I say run flat. It's gonna run your shit flat. It's gonna run that bank account flat.
It's cheaper to call AAA.
To do what? They can't do nothing.
They can't do nothing. They ain't got no extra tire to put on that motherfucker.
What you gonna do?
Put it on the
bed. Ride to the house, shit.
Yeah, right. Then you gotta be sitting up waiting for shit.
Put my shit on the tow truck and give me a ride to the house. $5,600 shit.
$5,600 man for one set of Pirellis, the exact same ones that came off the cart.
Yeah.
Put them back on that $5,600.
Hey, that's what I said. I'm gonna wait till I get back to Georgia before I put any Vogues on my shit. Because I'm not putting no Vogues on that motherfucker.
Let me tell you something funny, man. When I got that damn vet, I thought the fucking gave me ball tires. But you know, the vet tires are ball like on the inside, but
it's super thin.
Yeah, inside the middle of the tires got the groove.
Right.
The traction. I like these motherfuckers gave me ball that time. I went back, what the fuck is this? He said, man, them tires brand new. I was like, wow. He said, look, man, that's are so they can grip the ground. So you get
they so low, you need to grip in the middle, not on the
outside. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, when you in that Camaro, you kill yourself if you got some bullshit tires.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My son
got
one.
You kill yourself.
That motherfucker's gonna slide like hell. You got
you think you had a skate ring with that motherfucker? You got some bad tires.
Hey, Loving Freedom thought he was on some Maypops.
I thought the motherfucker gonna pop anytime. You can see the air in the motherfuckers.
Hey, now the only thing I'll tell y'all about run flats is them motherfuckers work. Because I probably had 4 or 5 nails in them tires, never even knew it. Never felt a bump, never felt nothing. They didn't even
don't
look
say that. I'm so scared of these fucking tires on this right now, man. I'll be like, damn, don't get the fuck.
But it'll let you know because you got the air monitoring system. It'll tell you.
Yeah, don't come to the Midwest with the motherfuckers. These roads gonna tear your shit up. Motherfucker, hey, potholes there and took this dude's whole front end.
Damn.
Yeah,
I ended up with a bolt in my tire, man, and it would give me the low tire light all the time. I'm like, how the fuck I get a bolt in that motherfucker? But I could feel that bolt because it was the head of that motherfucker was real big, so you could feel it in your car when that rotation comes and hit that bitch when you drive. I guess some construction truck had some shit fell off of it, and I ran right over that motherfucker.
But see, a lot of people don't know that when you check in your electronic tire pressure, your tires are lower pressure until you start moving, and it builds the pressure up.
It builds back up.
It builds back up.
Yeah.
And you know that's why I used to tell people when you got an older style car, don't put air in your tire, put nitro in your tires. Nitro in your tires. Don't use air. Nitro, you're gonna get a better fuel mileage and everything with nitro in your tires. I mean, you see the green caps on the tires.
Yeah.
You put
Man.
nitro in them.
Yeah, you talking to some
somebody riding on
down
it.
south.
They gonna get hydrogen. They ain't gonna get no nitrogen. They're gonna be riding around on a bomb.
Yeah, but them motherfuckers, it works, man. And always fill your vehicle up. These just pointers, man. Always fill your car up at night. Don't fill it up in the daytime because of the air pocket, that air, you know.
Bro.
Night.
So you sound like a real truck driver. You can't tell country people no shit like that.
Riding around on the Hindenburg.
Shit like that. Still, you telling country people shit like that. They'll put gas in that motherfucker. They can buy some damn some campfire gas in that motherfucker. Just
yeah. Shit, I had a cousin used to put alcohol in his fucking gas tank, rubbing alcohol for gas.
Rubbing alcohol.
Oh shit, he about to fuck his engine up. Shit about to lock up.
Put some rubbing alcohol in that bitch.
Hey, pistons gonna rust out and everything.
That's like putting regular gas in a diesel engine. You fuck that up. That's done.
Hey, about to have that shit gonna have sludge all in his shit.
Yeah.
Piston rings gonna rust out.
Man, I'm finna get out of here anyway, man.
Yeah, I was about to say, man. I
helium. Not nitro. I'm talking family helium. Yeah, helium.
We knew what you meant to say.
Yeah, that's what you meant. Hey man, you gonna have somebody riding around on the Hindenburg.
Yeah, Hindenburg. yeah.
That fucking car getting lighter and lighter. Just lift it up.
Motherfucker, take it off.
All right. Hey, I probably won't be on next week because I'll be at my family reunion. So
yeah, I'm not even sure we're gonna have one because where I'm going, I'm not too sure how the signal's gonna be till I get there. So
well, I know I ain't gonna have no signal. I'm out in the sticks.
Oh shit. What, you going back to the crib still?
That's right. Only because the family reunion's on the first. Well, actually, that Saturday. They're doing the meet and greet on Friday. I don't know them niggas. So I go there.
God damn. Damn, Steve. Come on, man. He gonna say, I'm your Uncle Leroy. Man, I don't know you. You gonna get the fuck away from me, man. I don't know you like that.
And you know when they know you, well, when they see you before, they're gonna ask you for something. They want something. They got to get something.
You're retired military. You done went over, and they don't call it overseas. You done went over that water. You got that money too.
Yeah.
You driving that Cadillac and you went over that water.
Oh, no, I'm in the car. I'm not driving my shit down there because I already know they see that damn CT6 pull up.
Oh yeah. They ain't even. All they got to know that you was over that water. You done been in the military. You
and
got
you
money.
sound different.
Yeah,
you don't sound like you
there.
from there. Where you from?
They gonna think you coming from the future.
No, Louisville, Mississippi.
Hey, they gonna say they're not used to that accent. Where you from? You're not from here, are you?
Yeah. My accent is gone. I ain't from these parts. From up north.
Now you trying to sound proper. You white now, still. They ain't gonna fuck with you.
Exactly. Bro,
You
that's exactly
proper.
what they say. That's exactly what they say. I be like, man, what are you talking about, man?
Oh, you think you
white
white now? You think you white now, huh?
You think you white?
I said no because I know how to enunciate shit.
Exactly. What you say? I went somewhere and learned how to talk.
Yeah, bro.
He said, "Rich, you an
They
80
sound so
Corolla." Oh shit! Dude,
80 Corolla.
Yeah, 80 Corolla. Pull up in that motherfucker. No, get you a Yugo.
Man, hey, you get a Yugo, you ain't going nowhere.
No, get you one of that. What is that? That Geo Metro, the 3-cylinder Metro.
Oh,
Hey, I trying to find an old Ford Pro.
small as hell.
Pro. Boy, y'all crazy.
All
right, guys. Hey, I gotta bounce, man. This girl, okay. I gotta bounce, man.
All right, man.
All right,
Fellas, y'all be easy, man.
All right, guys. Hey, I appreciate everybody coming on, man, and I'll holler at you guys next week. I guess, or the week after.
Salute.
All right, salute.
Ciao.
All right, guys. We out. Peace. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Thanks for staying with us as long as you did. Looking forward to seeing you guys again the following week. Out of here.